I see you sitting there. And thank you for being here. And welcome to the Chill Out Zone. It is me, Fervent Heat, bringing some Meltology Inc. up in here. The nest of the Eagle Eye crew, the Chill Out Zone, where we all come together when we get up in here. And thank you again for being here. Melted Red Brick University. Please like, share, and subscribe. Donate if you can. We're at the top shelf in Meltology. We find ourselves because we've worked our way here. Spartan Red started this off a long time ago, created Melted Red Brick University, the Chill Out Zone, and many other things in Meltologists. And the creativity just keeps coming and coming and coming. And I'm honored to be part of it, and I'm honored to be here with you, Eagle Eye crew, and new ones in the chat. Thank you for being here and dedicating your bit of time here with us. We don't take it for granted. Your time is precious, and so is ours. And we thank you for coming in, if you will. So, as always, I look forward to all the streams, and the evidence that I've researched and looked down and hunted for, and get ready to bring you once again. I also look forward to my brother from another mother, Spartan Red Laughing Eagle, the ruthless chiller, and the meme king himself, a man of many talents and many names. Sorry for a little background noise. You know how roomies are, but it's all good up in here. And once again, I love doing this, and here I am again, and going live, and bringing you the melt. And that's where it is. It's in the melt, and man, you really start looking into the melt and understanding Meltology, the avenues of research out there. And it just takes you on journeys. Hey, brother.
How you doing, fam?
Doing well, man.
Hope your day's been blessed.
Oh, it has.
Blessings and greetings and one love to everybody in the chat. Some of them are late. Some of them are late.
I know.
Some of them are late. I told them not to be late yesterday, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, my days. Anyway, it's great to see you. Great to see you, Dino. I'm glad everybody's in the chat early, the Meltheads, and red cards will come out for the late ones. Come on. You should know by now. I've been doing this long. So great to see you, Dino, and glad to be back. Hello, Mel. How you doing? No, we just started, sweetie.
Mel.
Red Bricks, nice one.
Good of you again.
Don't worry, man. Just, I told you what you have to do.
I know.
You You have to bring Dave on to say if you didn't know, Dave is Meltology Inc.'s roommate, so I keep trying to get him to bring it up just to say hello. Hi Mel, hi, lovely with dinner and chat. It's great, because we know, as Dino was saying, everyone needs a hectic, busy lifestyle, not much time to, do much. But for you guys to keep consistently coming in and supporting us, we really appreciate it. And of course, Dino said it, the top shelf of Meltology. We try and, do what we do.
Yeah.
And we try to do it consistently, as we've been doing it for a while now. Consistently high level of evidence, and we stand by the evidence. We always stand by the evidence. We do not delve into any other areas. No need. You stick with the evidence. Anyway, remember, all life matters, and you cannot live in fear.
No bueno on the fear.
Mel says the music's louder than we are. Wow, that's odd. Have you been smoking, Mel? She's got her Ugg boots on. She's got to make soup in 10 minutes.
Red bricks, brick love, one love to you and yours.
Red brick love to all the crew. Hi Odin, how you doing, my friend? You old cunt. I have to let you know I'm very happy at the minute. I was very happy yesterday. I'm very happy today. If none of you don't know that I've had a problem with my neighbours, really horrible people, and they're out now. So it's very quiet now. Very quiet. I'm in ecstasy. I am, because I've had to live with it for a year.
I know.
A year's a long time to be having your peace and quiet and your sleep disturbed by people who are very ignorant. Wow. Anyway, I'm very happy now. Things back to normal. There was something else playing on my tab. Computer is slow and glitchy right now. Mine's been the same, Mel, since yesterday. It's been odd as you like. Very odd. Red Brick says, Bubba, if you get called a cunt, it's good here.
Same here, my cunt. Yeah.
Do you know what we'll have to put? We'll have to put the definition up for those who don't understand what the real meaning of the word cunt is.
You're sitting here with the top cunt, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's a term of endearment, and this is the 17th century definition. A term of endearment, friendship. If someone called you a cunt, it was you were regarded in high esteem.
Yeah.
High esteem. If someone called you a cunt, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glad it's all good now, Laughing Eagle, says Mel. I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of my one. I ain't taking no more chances with it. I'm getting a new one soon. And then it will be going, the videos will be going into orbit. The one I'm using that is old. It's running, the operating system is old. I need a new one. So, and I've got 4 laptops, believe it or not. My God. I'm going to have to invest in number 5.
Yeah.
Mel says, all you cunts in chat are on time. Blessings. That's it. You know what? We need to give Mel a spanner. I need to give Mel a spanner. I'm going to do that, Mel, and give you a spanner. So then you become a mod and you can beat everyone up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Pure cunt, he says, Odin. Anyway, Mr. Dean, before we carry on, I hope you had a blessed day. How was your day?
I did, man. Day off today. Caught some Z's. Caught some, well, you'll see here in a little bit. We got a little nap right before, so all good to go here. All systems go. All bowls are packed. And
I saw if what I saw earlier is anything to go by, these lot are in for a treat again.
Well, I tucked that one away for a little bit.
Yeah, I know you weren't going to use that, but I know your level, mate. Don't try and hide. Don't try and hide. You've gone past that now. You can't be an invisible man anymore.
No, man. I got some poppers for you today. We'll talk about
good
shit for sure.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Anyway, as you all know, guys, we always start the show with memes of the day. And the memes of the day today are slightly different. They're more puns. I kind of didn't want to be so naughty tonight, but I just wanted to just do, because I'm really because me and Meltology there were chatting earlier. Kind of run out of time. I was getting memes as I was talking to him. So
you'll have to unloosen the buckles, Mel.
Mel says, "Okay, what the fuck have you done with Deb? You're holding her hostage somewhere." No, we're divorced now. Oh God, Mel Spanner is a dumb cunt here. Oh man, listen. For all of you that don't know, people come and people go, and it's as simple as that. Yeah. It's as simple as that. People come and people go, and that's the way it is. But for all intents and purposes for this stream, the two main principles will always be here.
Yeah,
always.
Absolutely.
This is what we do. This is our life.
Yeah.
Mel says, "Okay, she's all mine." And yeah, take her. She's no good on a trading, let me tell you.
Oh, man.
Well, you're bad. Odin said, "Did I smell muff?" You could have done, because Jesus was making it last night. He was making fresh vagina. It was very funny. Anyway, let us sidestep that and be kind of somewhat normal. And as I was saying, memes of the day: raise the vibration, have a laugh, have a joke. Don't get too butthurt. Wait for the next meme if you don't like it. But some are, chat participation. There's a couple that I'm going to say, what do you think?
Yeah, cool.
Gaz says the music was too loud, you cunts. Hello, everyone. How you doing, bruv?
Devin Mike, 69, brother.
Oh, listen, they're flooding in tonight. Flooding.
You know what you got, Devin? You know what I sent you, brother?
Devin, you can't hide either, mate. You have to get your butt in here.
Yeah.
I did like your evidence in the group immensely. Devin has got the eagle eye for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So hopefully we can make that happen and get him in, and he can come and showcase his work, because that's what we're all about. Up and coming Meltology, come and showcase your work. It's no problem. Mike's going hard. Yeah, he is, and I applaud it. Anyway, let's get on into the memes of the day. And as always, I like to try and rhyme 3 words. So here we go. No memes. No memes had any reduction, deduction, or induction in making the memes of the day. And you like that, Dean, don't you?
Yeah.
I've always got it. I'm always thinking about that. Always thinking about it. And likewise, any likeness to anyone alive, dead, or fictitious is mainly coincidental. And, we don't care. We really don't. It's all done for fun. You can't censor the fun.
I'm sorry about
that.
I'm sorry about that. It'll continue, or it'll stop here.
You're going to get a severe toe tickling if you carry on.
Mel would probably want to watch that one.
Of course, she wants closed circuit TV on when we go to the toilet. She does. She said it. You need to video that shit. All right. Oh, please, laptop, don't start. I need you to come on now. Just, it's not giving me the. See, I told you, this laptop is starting to fuck about.
Yeah, you're froze on my. Okay, now you're back.
Right, hang on. Let's go again. There we go. Here we go, people. Sorry about the delay. Am I in?
Your infinity's up. Bam, you're in.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Parent to the child. Can you get dressed yourself? Child in 5 minutes. Let's ride. Oh, God. I never trusted my kids to dress themselves. I was in it. This is what I was talking about, Dean. Mr. Angry.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like him, doesn't it?
Does, man.
It does look like him.
Yeah.
Me, do you need to go to the bathroom before we go? My toddler. I'm going to be honest. I'm shitting my pants right now. It just so looks like him. 6-year-old me. My tooth is loose. Mum, let's see if it comes out naturally. Dad.
Let's go, boy. Yeah.
That's how Dad do it down south, boy. Oh, what happened there? You shouldn't have seen that. When you tell your kids to stop running and they fall because they don't listen, injured. Good. Learn your lesson. That's what my dad said. If you don't learn, you'll feel. That's what he used to say to us. Crazy. Finally, I'm in a relationship. I'm very silly. That's why
I bet you that's real expensive to take.
Oh, yeah. That is a nice car. But where did my van go?
Yeah. That's good, man.
It's Van Gogh. This is the Van Gogh. Yeah, the Scream, I think it's called. Is it the Scream?
It is. It's got the...
Stop making me laugh. It's the Scream. Am I lagging? I can't be lagging.
You're on the cat.
Right. Stop making me laugh. You'll make me puma my pants.
Yes, they will.
These are quick fire today. These are quick fire. See my laptop starting. Keeping tropical fish at home can have a calming effect on the brain due to all the endorphins. Get it? Endorphins. Come on, wake up.
Yeah. Valdez says no cap. Laugh out loud.
Oh, how you doing, Valdez? The Prince. Nice that you could make it, my friend. Hate it when the door is sealed.
Yeah.
Oh, look, De Niro. DeFaro. I told you he's silly. Wife, you got some extra cash? Should we upgrade our safe or purchase a traditional Indian garment? Me, better safe than sorry. Silly. I'm a skateboard fan.
Cool.
Oh my days. They're getting poor. They're getting poorer. Bus station. Come on now, get the cogs go whirring in your head.
Yeah,
bus
get it
station.
going.
Bus station. Look, there's buses. There's a crab. Come on now. My name's Carol. Really? Me too. I'm also Carol. Me too. Hi, I'm Carol. Sweet Caroline.
And it goes on.
And it goes on and on, mate. Let me tell you. Why keyboards don't sleep? Because they have 2 shifts.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Very silly. Very silly. I propose a counter argument. Yes. No. Don't worry. These hamburgers are plant-based. This is delicious. What plant are these made from? A meat processing plant.
Of course.
It really is plants because the cows eat plants. Process that into their
That's
muscles, and you're eating a plant just as much. USB. Oh, this is my childlike nature. I ordered 2,000 pounds of Chinese soup. It was wonton. I don't like wontons. I'm going to deliver the baby. Actually, we'd like him to keep his liver.
Yeah, you got to get into specifics.
I know. I'm not a big fan of bike helmets, but this one does have appeal. I didn't make these, by the way. Looky here. A rare photo of Lincoln delivering the Gettysburg Address.
An obscure shot that they forgot in the past.
They forgot it. Hey guys, what do you call it when worms take over the world? Global warming.
Yes.
These make me tickle me. Dad, can you explain to me what a solar eclipse is? No, son. Nice and short and sweet. No, son. I don't mean to brag, but I have a purebred cat. Well sliced. When you think it's the weekend, but it's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
If you don't know who the weekend is, he's some rapper or something. That's what makes it funny. Here we go. What's this? What's this, Dean?
Fanta.
What is it? What's it telling you? Chat, what's it telling you? Come on, work it out. Anyone get it? Anyone say it?
Fantastic, fantasy. Fuck.
It's the Fantastic Four.
Well, of course. Sorry.
Fantastic Four. You got Fanta, you got Sticks, and there's four of them.
Of course. To be honest, I was distracted.
Oh, yeah. What's Mel doing now?
No, you heard the beings. That's something that
Oh, no. Dentist, open up, please. Me. Sometimes I get sad. There are over 500 different types of pasta. Wow. The pastabilities are endless. They are endless. Melancholy.
That's fucking cute, man.
Oh, man. That is the memes for today, peeps. That is the memes for today.
Oh, those are good, man.
They're more little one-liners. Agony Pain. What's happening, Melts? Hopes all's well. Hello, Delano, and hello, Spartan. Hello, all. Come on, said Melted Realm. You have everyone laughing, Red Brick says. Just cute little ones,
Yeah.
Cute little ones. Sometimes I can be vulgar, but today I wanted to be cutesy because I'm feeling so good.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's just a slight departure from my normal warped sense of humour. Because I find everything funny. Gaz says, good ones. Oh, bless you. I'll do it for you guys, as you know. Anyhow, that was memes of the day. And they'll be dusted off and put into the back room to cool down for at least a day. And then they'll be in a video. They'll be in a video. No doubt, end credit video. Bubba said, yes, funny stuff, silly but funny. I know. I'm like that. I find humour in a lot of things that other people wouldn't.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Anyhow, right, tonight, I'll kick off, Dino.
Cool.
And then you can, I was extra naughty. I was. Last time they were a bit naughtier.
Oh, yeah. I like the naughtier ones are the most funny.
Gaz says, now get your bricks out for the lads. You guys are just ruthless. You're ruthless. Bubba says, you the laughing eagle. I see why. Oh, I can't help it. Bricks out, cunts.
Well, he's got his out.
Oh, he's always got his out.
Avatar out.
Oh, he's a connoisseur of getting the brick out. A real champion. Oh, man. We need to get started. We need to get down the Bro Brick Road. We really do. Anyhow, let's start. Let's start looking at some evidence. And, of course, the premise is you're looking at a realm that has been totally destroyed.
Yes.
It has been totally destroyed. It is now just a carcass compared to what it was. And of course, during the investigations that we've done, long investigations, we're starting to understand that this event was not long ago.
No.
Not long ago. You know, your geologists are talking about all kind of mad dates, and this event supersedes all of that, and it wasn't long ago. Now we're talking about a civilization that was here before us, and far more advanced than we will ever be.
Yes.
They built this realm. They built the dome. They built all the buildings.
Yes.
And it was destroyed.
Tauhauk.
How you doing, Tauhauk? The realm was destroyed in an event that we call the X Factor event. Now, there's many different theories about what the X Factor event was, but the one universal is it destroyed 95% of all the buildings here.
Yeah.
What we're looking at now in this realm is pockets of survival sat on melted buildings and brick flood. Brick flood is the liquefied brick that the buildings melted into and they flowed. We're talking about the continents are melted bricks and buildings. Every island in the world is sitting on top of a melted building.
Yes.
Is this possible? Some of you doubters? No, it is the truth, I'm afraid. You know, Dick Doc says the condition of the ones that left are pretty cool. Max 150 years ago, the X Factor happened. I'd say a little bit later.
Yeah.
I'll say you're talking about just before the Industrial Revolution.
Yes.
Around that time, they seem to see the changeover around about that time.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much evidence saying it's around about that time, but the time frame is important, but it's not as important as understanding that the whole realm is melted, and what you're looking at is grid components that are set up like a computer motherboard, drawing etheric energy down and channel it around the system to run the whole show. It was this realm was like a machine,
and we got the evidence to prove it.
There you go. Ivalda says the truth is intriguing and also disheartening. I'm disheartened every day. Every time I go and start looking at evidence, it just, you know, it brings me down. I have to smoke a lot of weed when I'm working.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll sink into depression. You will. You know, I've been doing it a long time, and you know, I had days where it's dark and it's dreary and it's grey, and you know, I have to find something to laugh about, otherwise I'll continue in that vein. Odin said, this part of the realm is fucked and we occupy a very small part of it, cunts. Exactly. Redbrick says, well, Bubba, good idea. Pay attention and you will be telling me that all the mountains are melted. Because he will by the end of this stream. I directed him to the Pagan Temple video already.
Yes.
And what you're looking at is a melted building, sunken down. And you clearly see that the interior is all twisted and melted bricks.
Yeah.
And that is not anything that you can manufacture or build yourself. That is a consequence of the X Factor event. We're talking about electrified fervent heat from below, where the grid blew from below and it threw up the electrical charge and the heat came and it melted everything.
And if you paid attention, you'll see some poor fucker caught in the melt trying to get out.
Yeah. It's the face of death that you're looking at there. It's just an amazing video. A great find. Anyway, let's just delve into some evidence. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. My days of researching meltology are over. Now, some idiots want to go and cut that up and make animations out of it to suit their own purposes, but I do not research meltology anymore. I make videos for inspiration for you guys. For you guys to get people out of their houses, get them out of their chairs, go and look around your town. Go and look, even you can go and look in your back garden and look in your cellar, look at the sub-levels and see if there's any damage there, if you live in older type of buildings. So my videos and my work is just to inspire other people.
Brick Love, Dick Doc. Good to have you up in here in the chill out zone.
Am I up?
You are up. You are in.
And again, here we go. The obvious apertures everywhere. What are apertures? Windows, doorways, archways. The things that a building would have. And you would not expect to see them in a mountain. But here we are. Look at the face.
Yes.
Windows. And the reason it looks like this is the melt went up and then came back down in a rock curtain that covered the whole front of the building. It wasn't deep because we can still see the apertures, and we haven't got the the expansion from the inside, which you normally see. The expansion from the inside would fill this up, and then they become ghosts. You just see the outline, but these are fully opened. It's a building.
Absolutely.
We're going to see some stuff. Tree stumps. Tree stumps, anybody? Petrified tree stumps?
No Titan pubic hair remnants.
Don't you get Roger started again.
Roger started a long time ago.
Oh, man, he started, but on the wrong path.
Yes, he is.
Again, these are columns, and they're melted. Notice the color. This is the carbon 14 in the bricks being extruded to the surface with the intense heat and pressure. Pushes it out to the surface. Look back here. What's all this?
Yeah.
What are these lines? What are these lines? They're brick lines.
Yes.
See how they're sinking down? We'll move on. You have to please excuse me because this computer is very flaky at the moment.
Right on, brother.
Again, what you're seeing is the top of the building. The rest of it has melted and give you the brick ash. The brick ash now, when it densified, it was in a liquid state. When it densified, when the electrical charge and heat dissipated, it turned into ash. But now, your smart geologist is calling brick ash sand. They think this is sand. Everywhere you go that you see sand, beaches, anywhere, it's brick ash from melted buildings that has densified from, it went from a solid to a liquid and then densified back to a solid.
Yes, leaving pockets of the ash intermixed in the melt at the melt level.
Right. Don't be fooled by this crane here. You're thinking they're building. No. They're renovating. They're just upkeeping it. You cannot build like this.
No.
As you'll see further on. How did they do this?
Yeah,
you have to think logically. How are they doing this? And some of the actual narrative from these buildings are telling you they're like 1,000 years old. How are they doing this 1,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Look where this is. There is nothing else around it. Why is it here in the middle of bloody nowhere? Well, it's not in the bloody middle of nowhere. It's not in the middle of nowhere. All the rest of this grid component is melted around it. And this was sinking down into the melt.
Yes.
Look at the topography. Why is topography ever dead flat?
Right.
It's because it's the melt from the buildings that you're looking at that's covered over by foliage. You can see I'm on one tonight, Dean.
Oh, you are. There you are, Spartan. There you are, Spartan.
Look at this shit.
Yes.
Look what happened to the bricks. This is all heat expansion. Heat rising from the bottom and affecting the bricks, causing them to alter their states of matter. This is what you have here. But we also have building here. Look, how is this one sunken here? And this sunken in the actual fucking mountain. Supposedly. It's not a mountain, it's the building itself. Look here. This here. Look. All here, pieces of building sunk in the melt. Look behind. This is building 2. Altered states of matter. When it started, when the X-Fact happened, the heat rose, the damage rose from the bottom upwards. Some cases it went right to the top. and then it rock curtain back down with the weight and the pressure. But here we have the pockets of survival. Look, you can see them. Here, this is a wall. Come on, guys. Look at the damage here. All the brickwork have been affected. Look at this huge churned out piece here. What does this? You cannot give me any geological term that can describe what we're seeing here.
No.
None. They do not fit. Geography is a big fucking lie.
Yeah.
To hide this from you.
Yes. And they're living on nice lifestyles while they do it.
Oh, it drives me to derision sometimes, Dino. Again, in the middle of nowhere, we have this grid component sunken down. You see the outer wall here. Look how low that outer wall is in the melt. Look here. In the melt, in the melt, in the melt. Huge building behind did it. This behind flooded. You see the block lines here, huge ones.
Yep.
Come on, guys. There's no way in a million years they'd still be building it now if they started a million years ago. There's no way you can put this here. Everything is a consequence of the X factor. Buildings melting everywhere. The whole realm. What do you think the fucking Grand Canyon is?
Yeah.
Another view of it.
Yeah.
Look behind. The A-frame. The brick flood all around it. This is sinking in the brick flood from this behind. And it's also melting as well from the heat below. Double whammy.
Yeah, man.
Come on, guys. Look at this shit back there. Look at this shit back there. It's like a fucking tsunami of melt coming towards you. Oh, my God.
Bubba says, wow, sorry for Kurt cussing. Oh, don't fucking worry about it, man.
That ain't no problem here.
No.
Again, you see, this is a pocket of survival. Pocket of survival.
Look at that.
That's all this shit here. I mean, this melt back here is incredible. I just like the way it flows.
Yeah.
And it's all cooked out. We're going to see some good stuff, man.
Oh, oh really?
Well, you know me, Dean. I'm all for putting it out there, mate, in the best possible way. Look at that. This is heat damage here. This is ballooned up bricks here, cooked out, going up the side of the building here. And this, and this, and this.
Yeah.
And behind is another building that is melting down and it's been covered over. This is all brick flood here, where the grass is. Because the carbon-14 scavengers, the foliage, it will only take where there's two things, water and carbon-14. This was full of carbon-14. And the irrigation system from this big bad boy, still working.
Gaz A says, looks like a right asshole place to live.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fucking live there, mate.
Good to see you, brother. Big love.
See the damage to the bricks? See
Yeah.
the expansion here at the bottom? Expanding. So they lean back and flare out. This is when you look at star faults, that's what's happened. They're leaning back and flaring out. Look at this one. It's not straight. Look, it goes, it flares out.
Yeah.
Heat expansion. Something bad happened here. Again, aerial view. Look how it's sunken down at this end. High at this end. All this is melted building here around it, flooding it. You don't seriously think they built any of this shit, do you?
Well, they say so.
Explain this shit to me then.
Oops.
You don't believe buildings melted? You don't believe mountains are melted buildings? What's this shit up here then? Look up there, top left, bricks, aperture, which is a doorway, arch. And it's been rock curtained over. You can see in this corner how it flowed around it and down. Wakey, wakey, bricks, bricks. And of course, how do you put this into the side of a mountain? You can't. That's why I laugh at people like Stuff Snoopy, mate. You don't understand the game, is it? Uh-oh. Sorry about the tag, but I had to have this picture.
Oh, you know.
Explain it. This is in Algeria or Morocco. I see so much. Sometimes I get confused. But it don't really matter. And this is why another reason why I don't give place names. You don't need them. Because the whole realm is fucking melted everywhere. Again, look how low this is sunken in the melt. Look. This is all melted building. Look, bricks here at the front.
Yeah.
These are probably the tops of another part of this building that's been flooded and melted down.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my. As I said at the start, think logically. You've got a mountain there. How are you building anything on the top of a mountain? How? I don't care how ingenious you are. I don't know. I don't care what history's telling you about these great builders and shit. They didn't do this. Not possible.
No, man.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
It's
shit.
just not possible.
God.
You cannot have the transition from mountain into brick and have it seamless like this. No way. This is building melting down. This is building here. This is building here. You can see the towers here.
Yep.
Building. This is a fully cooked building. But look at the skyline. It just reminds you of buildings. Oh my God.
Yeah. It is. The center pick has just fucking nailed it, man.
Oh man, come on. What happened here then if buildings didn't melt? Explain this shit on the left-hand side. We've got a huge archway here. And all this melt is on top. And it's melt. You're looking at melted buildings. Yeah, at the top here. Melted buildings. This is Cappadocia.
Yeah.
I don't normally go there, but I will when I find the exceptional pictures.
Like this.
Like this. Again, here we go. Look. Towers, wall, towers. And how this is the heat and the electrical charge came from the bottom. This is why you see this.
Yeah, man.
The deformation is caused by the electrical charge and the heat rising from the bottom. What's a wall doing on it?
They're so obvious, it's funny.
It is. What's a wall doing on a mountain?
Yeah.
Explain that shit to me, please. Geologists can't. They'll tell you, oh, King Arthur did it.
They're shaking in their G-strings.
Oh, God. Look at the brick lines down here, Dean. Incredible. It's inside of this building. This building here is leaning back.
Yeah.
You see these dark areas? These are apertures. These are apertures here.
Dallas Kiss, Breathless Picks.
Here we go. Come on, guys. Come on. The concept's very easy when you open up your mind and start perceiving. You've been tricked all your fucking life.
Yeah.
All your life. I mean, how is this possible? How are they sinking this tower in here? Look.
Yeah.
And there's bricks running off the side of it.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Yeah.
Again, this is in the Himalayas, I believe. There's a big crack in it. This is melted building here. Altered states of matter.
Yes.
The heat and the electrical charge made it change. And behind is more melted building running down here. You can see it's running down. Give your eyes time to acclimatize. Uh-oh. It's not mud. What you're looking at here is brick lines. Look. Brick lines. Your geologists are called these sedimentary layers, but they can't be because sedimentary layers are supposed to run horizontal.
Yeah.
Not poke up in the air.
Well, due to temperature differentials in the ionospheres, it.
Yeah. Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Again. Another classic place is the Great Walkway. The Great Walkway, you say? Yeah, the Great Walkway of China. Because it's not a wall. It's not a wall at all. It's not. You have to envision what this place looked like. This is a walkway, and I believe the walkway, and so do certain other people, you could travel it all the way around the realm. Yeah. It linked everything, and what you're looking at here is the walkway between two buildings.
Yes.
And you see the melt on the side. This is the buildings here.
Yeah.
This is the buildings that are melted. This is why you have, let me see the next shot.
Buoyancy and density come down in the expansion of the melt.
Oh, it's another shot on. But this is why you see all this undulation here.
Yes.
You'd think they'd built it fucking straight, wouldn't you? But look, it's just undulating everywhere because it's melting. The viscosity of the melted bricks, it's just like liquid.
Yes.
Semi-liquid. It's a semi-liquid. This is why this is all undulating here. And go. I mean, why couldn't they just go from here to there?
Right.
Why have you got to go all this long ass way, all the way around here, at top here, around the back, and then you come to this one, and then you're over here?
Yeah.
Don't make sense.
No.
I wouldn't have built it like that. Before and after. This is damaged still, so you know there's still damage to it and it's sunken as a melt, but this gives you an idea what this used to look like back here. Brick lines, carbon 14 stains, melt, huge flood. See, this is sunken here in the bottom right here, sunken. And again, the gap in between this and this is filled with fucking green carbon 14 scavengers. How are you building on there? And why are you building? Who's going to visit you on the top of a mountain? Right. You can't exactly say it's a strategic point. Who's going to fucking go up a mountain to come and fight you? Behave. This is a remnant, a pocket of survival. The rest of the building is down here and over here. It's brick, melted brick. Close up. When a geologist can explain to me what happened here, conclusively, then I'll shut my mouth. Right. I won't make another video. I guarantee I'll be making videos till the end of time because they cannot answer the questions.
Yes, and we have offered the invitation.
Well, many a time. Again, brickwork on the mountain. How? Look at the edge here of the expanded brick. How it fits so snugly. You can't build this way. This is this, but this is altered states of matter from this because the electrical charge acted differently on it on most buildings from what we're seeing. Come on, look at this balloon rock at the side here. This is heat expanded bricks swelling up, filling up with air, using the bricks that they're coming into contact with as fuel to add to the molten melted mass that's in here. They keep chewing up bricks, they get bigger and bigger. Yeah. And of course, you know it's bricks. Notice this brickwork here is different from, and here it's different from here. The skin of the bricks here has gone. That's what happens. They cook and they become very thin and they burn off and they leave the churned out wall behind. Yes. As you can see, this is all damage from below. It's a mass of melted brick here. Balloon rocks, as we call it. Ballooning up and swallowing up layer after layer of brick as it ascends. Some of them ascend right to the top, and you call them mountains. Some don't, and it's now pockets of survival. Right. I mean, how the hell are you building anything on this? You can clearly see that the brickwork is very crystallized here, gone white. Yeah. The edge here. Pieces and building here. The brickwork's mad. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. They can't explain it, then. No, they can't. And even if they could explain it, they wouldn't. Well, because their jobs are on the line. Well, exactly, man. All right, most of their jobs would be on the line if they come out and tell you exactly what's gone on here. You cannot build like this. You cannot. I mean, how are you getting up there to put this in there? It's all a lie. It's all a scam. Oh man, look. Yeah. The huge balloon rock in the bottom here. Balloon rocks, brickwork all mashed up. This is the X Factor event. This is what it did to buildings. Again, see that the outside skin of bricks is gone. This is the churned out bricks that's underneath. These were apertures, but they have expanded inwards. Yes. So they look like slits. When you see a castle, it's got the slits. You think that's for archers. It's not. It's because the slit was an aperture and it's expanded inwards. And again, look how coralized it looks. It looks like coral, because coral is melted brick as well.
Yes.
Look at the building. What happened to the bricks? Look at how churned out it is back here. It's got a big, huge balloon rock in there as well. Where's the center here? Churned out, melted out. You can see it flowed out.
Yeah. Wow, man. Yeah, baby.
I hope you guys, I know the EEC see it and they've been seeing it for a long time, but the newbies in the chat and who are going to watch the video later, I hope you can see it. Melted building, apertures, windows, doorways. Notice the angle sinking into the brick flood from this building behind. This is part of this behind. Again, notice that what they're calling sand is brick ash. Notice that there's also lots of pieces of small red brick everywhere. Looks like coral, don't it?
Yeah.
Closer. Just to prove that they're doorways. Doorways. And of course, look, it's sinking into the brick flood. Sinking downwards.
Yeah.
I mean, look how coralized it looks here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, you touch that, you probably scrape your skin off of it. It's so rough.
Yes.
Get out of here. It's melted buildings. Look at the melt here. On the right. Bricks here. Still bricks here. But these are churned out. This is churned out bricks here.
Yep.
The floor.
That's the internals of a massive structure that mostly is gone.
Yeah.
The rest of it is brick ash vaporized, gone. What you're seeing there is what's settling down in the melt.
It's just fragments now.
Yeah.
Just fragments now from the original building. Because the original building was enormous.
Yeah.
Every view. Again, they call this ancient ruins. It's not ancient ruins. It's just ruined by the X factor. Again, it flooded internally. See, internally, and it's leaning both ways. You know, it's like the melt underneath. It's like a little hill. Because this end is this front end is down, the back end is down as well. But notice the steps only goes to there. But you can see the ghosting of it all right here. Look,
yeah.
This is all flood here, brick flood. Waves of flood going out this way. Look, and this is everywhere, but nobody seems to perceive it.
Stephanie says, great pictures again.
Steph, I'll do it all the time, my darling. You need to start watching the Spartan Red back catalogue. The link is on for Odyssey is in the description box. Must be nearly 1,000 videos and streams now.
Oh yeah,
at least. And again, you see this is the cooked out brick here, coralized. There's no skin on it, but if you look back here, you've got skin on it here. Look, still make out brick mortar here. And the melt, this is brick flood. It looks like sand. It's not. It's brick ash. It's brick ash, and this building was lean. The front part was leaning back in the melt in the A-frame. It's only a fragment now.
Exactly.
What happened to bricks? Look at all the churned brick around. Apertures here. Look. And then look what happened to these bricks popping. It's doing the brick clip.
Bella's Kiss asks another question: that how long time is before the not long ago melting down? How long time was building all this brick by brick?
I mean, who knows what the procedure was to make this place?
Yeah.
You know, it's still mind-boggling to think that this civilization that is now expunged did all of this. You know, and they weren't doing it for the reasons that you would think. I believe it was for altruistic purposes, for love and for bettering humanity in itself, or whatever they were, but just for betterment, not financial gain or power or anything, because you can't make this realm with all that going on.
As it demonstrated in its size, grandeur, and intricacies, the detail of everything you've seen in it.
If you're having infighting and division and people thinking they're not getting the same as the next person, you ain't going to be able to create anything. Not as beautiful as we've seen some of the work that they've done. Right. That, everybody was on the same, singing the same hymn in the old world.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Now, if I cut this picture in half and hid the top half, you'd say it was a mountain, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. I know you would. You'd say it's a mountain. And obviously it's not a mountain because you cannot invest bricks in here.
Yeah.
And again, at carbon-14 and plant life everywhere. There's not enough water coming from this for the plant life to take hold here. That's why they're at the edge. Look, see it? They're at the edge. That's where the water is. They're not. Plants ain't dumb.
No.
So you're looking for another building.
Okay.
You like that, Dean?
I do like that one, man.
See, it's all sinking down into the brick flood.
Dallas was Legoland in
Legoland. Yeah. I mean, I could do a million images because there's so much evidence out there. It's very hard to discern what to show. Oh, come on, don't be a penis. Here we go. Uh-oh. Get you some of that. Get you some of that.
Some cornbread.
Cornbread and corn syrup.
Yes.
Cornbread and corn syrup in this motherfucker. Look at this, the angles of it. Oh, man. The melt. Look at these huge balloon rocks. Look at them. Look at these balloon rocks. You're telling me they built... Look, this one sat inside it. You're telling me they built with all this around and through. Get out of here. This is all red brick heat expansion. I mean, this angle here, how is this still standing here? I mean, it's crazy. It's just like it's all toppling over. Amazing. What say you, Dean?
It is toppling over. In fact, you look at the expansion rate, those huge balloon rocks, those boulders, the ghosting in them, and the brickwork, the intricacies along. You still see archway, horseshoe magnet, of course. But you think about that, all being pristine, and all of a sudden,
yeah. I mean, look, you can tell this is damaged. These two horseshoe magnets. One looks fairly okay, but the concrete molds are missing down in the center. But the one on the left, look at the damage.
Yeah, scorched out too, in that pocket. You can see it. It's incredible. Look underneath it.
That is a madness. See, it's churning out here. And the bricks have turned to blocks. This is all red bricks. And because of the X factor now, they've turned to blocks. Yeah. This is why they can't understand the pyramids. They're telling you all stupidness about the pyramids, about, they quarried 200-ton fucking blocks. No, they didn't. The pyramids were made of singular bricks. The X factor.
The archway right there.
Yeah, no, the X factor changed that. It turned bricks into huge blocks. You see the size of some of these balloon rocks. They're a good 200-ton.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just crazy.
Look at the weld underneath there in that pocket, lower right corner of the pic there. Bump up a bit above the wall. Yeah, those two pieces meeting right.
Yeah. having a little a brick kiss. Having a little kiss. Look.
You can see the movement of the pattern of the material.
I was just about to say, notice the striations here.
Yeah.
And again here, look. This is carbon-14, and it's coming out onto a hot viscous surface, so it's seared. This is seared carbon-14. How this piece has got this hanging out the edge here. Come on, guys. What explanation can you give me for this building looking like this?
Yeah,
I know. I'm talking to geologists out there. Yes, melted building. You're looking at the inners of the building. The outside shell has gone. This is all cooked, churned red brick. And notice the brick flood. Notice the brick flood.
Yes.
They call it sand, but it's brick ash. Get you some of that. What happened to the bricks? Why does this building look like this? Clear heat expansion, balloon rocks. You don't build buildings with this stuff on it, do you? I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't. Notice it's leaning back. The brickwork's very, very cooked here.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? I hope so.
Right.
I hope your perception level has gone up. Those of you who are watching this as newbies, and even those that have been in it a while, it just helps with your vision. Clear building, clear as day. Right angles, apertures. Look at the brickwork. These are brick lines.
Yeah.
Scorched and cooked. It just looks like a computer grid component that's blown and fused. Come on.
It is. Yeah.
That's what it is. Remember, the whole realm is based on a computer grid.
Yes.
With buildings, the buildings are acting as the components
to create the realm, and it's all worked. It all worked together at one time.
Just think about that for what they did here. How clever that was! Oh my God, unbelievable minds.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, they built the dome as well.
Yes.
Damage here, look. Look at the back here. This is all cooked out. The stucco is still stuck on this wall, but underneath, look what's happened to the bricks.
Yeah.
Just to prove it, look at the damage here. Look at the damage up here to the tower. The pocket of survival.
Yep.
I like to see a pocket of survival. Domage. Damage to the brickage. And look, more melted buildings out the back. I mean, these are huge, huge, huge A-frames. Huge A-frames, huge building back here. And this little pocket of survival is heat damaged. What's this in here? That looks like it's sunken in the melt in here. Whatever that is.
Ox-ax, never forget, all circuit boards are flat.
Exactly. You can't put a circuit board on a ball, much like water. So says Bruce Lee. Yeah. This is obviously in geological terms, it's a mountain, and they built this in here, but you cannot. You see the edge here. This transition is too perfect.
Yeah,
you can't get that in there. And this one, look at rock curtained over. Brickwork down here is all damaged and blocky, and of course the colour, carbon 14 rich. Carbon 14 rich. You can't build this to be attached to a mountain. How in the hell are you doing it? This is melt. Yeah. Rock curtained over the front of the building. Why is this in the middle of nowhere? Why is it so low? And what is this shit behind? Clearly, these are brick lines sinking into the melt from right to left. From left to right, sorry. Look here, apertures.
Yeah.
These dark holes that I showed you earlier, these are windows and doorways. Yes. Here and here. This is a melted building, a big one, because it made this one sink. This one sat in the brick flood. All this in front and behind, up to there, is brick flood from this big boy.
Yeah. From
this one. It even looks like apertures down here. Yeah, more heat damage. Look at the brickwork here in this part of the wall. Yeah. These are all balloon rocks. And this was flooded. And these were sitting in the flood. Melting down. Behind more building. See the brick lines here. The brick lines. I've got some pretty mad stuff to show you. A couple of them you've seen before, but I had to pull them again because they're so shocking.
This is shocking. You look at that group. This pic right here is insane.
Yeah, look here. All this is brick line here. Probably walls. The white stuff is part of this. But again, you see how low down it is on the ground? That's because it's flooded. This is all brick flood.
Yeah.
All
Brick
of
love,
this
red
is
bricks.
brick.
See you later.
See you later, red bricks. Again, more pockets of survival. Why have we got apertures in a bloody mountain? Look, see the windows? This one at the back is filled out.
Yeah.
Look, more apertures up here. You can see the column there. Look, another one there, doorway. You start to see it. This is a wall here. Look, it's nearly fucking vertical. See it, Dean?
Yeah.
This piece here, brick lines here, melt and churn in here. Look, this is sinking in the melt right here. Put damage to it.
Oh yeah, man. Wow. Yeah.
Again, all the buildings sank. Now, your popular point of view would be mud flood, as they say. It was a liquefaction, the building. No, it wasn't. Mud can't melt bricks. And they know mud can't melt bricks because the damage is too evident. Inside, look, the flooded inside here, look how high it is in here.
Yeah.
And here, and here, and here. And, you know, you can clearly see it was going down. It went down. Yes. And here, look, this is another part of this grid component. Where is it?
Right.
It's melted to buggery. And all this behind is brick flood.
Mm-hmm.
Look, that's another big building back here.
Yeah.
It's all brick flooding. I would hazard a guess that it was this building that flooded this. A bit more Cappadocia. Again, self-evident. You can clearly see. This is not a natural event. They didn't go and make these. How are you going to make these?
Right. Wow.
And look, this is leaning forward. This is leaning real forward. It's crazy. Look at the brickwork. Look at the rock curtain here. See the edge of it here?
Mm-hmm.
Like a V shape here and a shape underneath. Apertures everywhere. It's Cappadocia again.
Yeah.
I'd just like to do, you know, the shots of this place. So many shots. I've seen so much of Cappadocia, and it still amazes me when I find pictures that I haven't seen, and this was one of them. Yeah. Incredible melt here. Look on the top. See the brick lines running back behind, and all this is shredded building.
Oh, man.
Heat damaged. Altered states of matter. The brickwork don't even look like bricks no more, but it does to us meltologists because we understand that altered states of matter. The bricks can change into anything.
Yes.
Come on.
Look at that.
I'm trying to bring a sense of wonderment and being curious enough to get into it and start looking for yourself, start researching yourself, start looking at places, even famous landmarks if you want to start there.
Yeah.
You know? Go and have a look at the famous landmarks, even if you do it online. You're going to see damage.
Yes.
Oh my days.
Wow.
Case closed. Do I need to show another picture, Dean?
Oh wow. Well, you know, it's must be, you know, you got to get the point across somehow.
Oh. This picture does it, mate.
Yes, it does, man.
This gets the point across. What I found very fascinating is you see this side here, how it's melted down, but you can see the top of the apertures. Look, the melt. All this at the side is melt. This is melted building all the way melted out. This huge balloon rocks, bricks turning blocky, the carbon-14 stains. This here was some kind of access, like some steps or a pathway, but look at what's happened to it. Demolished.
Call the building inspector, says melted inverted realm.
Yeah. You ain't getting no certificate for this, mother. You ain't getting it. You're not getting it. It's incredible. Look, incredible damage. You can see it yourself, guys. Incredible damage. And again, proving the point, there are no mountains. They're all melted buildings.
Yeah. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
You see, you have remnants of the old building here and here and here. But look here. We have the balloon rocking happening here. This is melting downwards and flooding. This is why this is in melt, because this big bad boy flooded the whole area. And notice the brickwork in this one at the front. Turn to block bricks. Look, you got bricks here, and then here is blocks.
Yeah.
And of course, the building got so fried it turned crystal.
Yes. Yes, it did. In fact, if you look at the background, the big one in the back, and you look at the left side of it and see the big melty scorch line shooting through there, that's your heat differential pattern shooting through that fucker and coming out from the bottom up, and on the other side, it's crystallizing it out, man. It just cooked the shit out of it and left the shell.
Severe heat here.
And in the front is the popping example of it.
Yeah. Nice shot. Did I say expansion? Did I say? I'm sure I said expansion. Look at this shit here on the right. Do you think they built like this? Get out of here. Look at the left. Look at the wall. Notice that the opening is wonky. The bottom is closer together than the top. Why is that? Heat expansion. Oh, yeah. Everywhere you want to look.
Mel says, I think Dino is squirting right now.
You know, I can hear him.
And I know you, Mel, every time we start talking expansion, look who's here. You love that.
Mel, his piglet is going mad. Oh, he can't have a rabbit no more. His piglet's going mad. That's an old school joke if you're new in here. And I may show that meme again one day. I might do an all-star meme show. Yeah, I will do. It'd be very difficult to whittle it down to 50 though. Oh my. Again, this is all grid component here. All grid component. You know, the tech has been removed from here and here and here and so normally you have the mercury ball and whatever else, but it's all been removed. But over here, look at the expansion in these turrets, they're bulging out at the bottom. But what I found the most interesting part of that was this wall here at the bottom. Look at the bits of pieces of red brick in the churned up brick. Look, looks like a chocolate cake or something. You know, you put chocolate bits in the cake. Look at it. Incredible. I love that shit.
Oh, man.
Devastation. The whole realm is mangled, my friends. Carcass. You're looking at a carcass, a dead carcass. And I believe it was deliberate.
Nefarious they are. The motherfuckers they are.
They are. They wanted this place, mate. Let me tell you. And they don't care. Didn't care if it was destroyed. They still wanted this place.
Yeah.
Again, look at the building here. Look at the melt. As this side has collapsed downwards. Aperture there. It's just amazing that this has been here all the while, and we ain't seen it. Look. This is how the aperture is expanded inwards.
Yeah.
Carbon 14. Scavengers. The ground is brick ash. You can see it's brick ash. It's not sand. It's brick ash. Look what happened to buildings. Churned out brickwork. Yeah. It's all supposed to be red bricks. You don't build buildings with coral or whatever they seem to think it is. You don't. You build them with red bricks. Look at this brick. Look at this block here. It expanded, and then the archway was on top of it. Look.
Yeah.
These ones here are trying to do the hexagonal. You can just see it starting here.
Yep.
It's all damaged. The archway's gone, my friend. Look. Bricks turned into huge blocks. Look. This one's crystallized. It's gone white. Look at the archway back here. It's gone white. Gone white in here. Yep. Very hot. Very, very hot. Huge, massive buildings melted like butter. Like candle wax, they went. We keep seeing it over and over and over again. See here? This is the churned out brick here. On top is the stucco.
Yes.
It's a stucco there. Here, look, apertures. More melt. Tower's gone. This tower's gone. I mean, it's disgusting to look at, really.
Yeah.
Melted brick line, look. Stuck in the brick flood. It's all damage. All damage. Look, the churned out nature of the wall here. Yeah. Churning out back here. That gives it away. And of course, up here on the top of this, where's the bricks? They're relying on people's low IQ to pull this shit off.
Absolutely.
Right? They keep you distracted with life.
Yep.
And they're hoping that you never wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up then. Wake up.
Motherfuckers. Wake up.
The sleepers must awaken. You've seen Dune. The sleepers have to awaken. Yeah. Because if you don't, they're going to snuff us all out. Don't you get it? They don't want us here anymore. Our job is complete.
Right. But comply. Obedience.
That's for a different show. That's for Admiral Byrd.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Again, this is a building, as you know. As you can see, the brickwork here, look, brickwork, but look at the damage to it. Look, this is brickwork. What's all this shit around it?
Yeah.
Look, what's this shit around it? You go and ask these priests, how did they build that? They ain't got fucking foggiest idea. You go to the monasteries, they ain't got a fucking idea. You know, you go. Even if you go to the Shaolin Temple, and we've been to the Shaolin Temple and seen the melt there, they don't know how it was formed.
No, they don't.
But we do. X Factor, mate.
Yeah.
Look, buildings sinking down in the melt. This here, what you see at the front, was up here. Look at the missing piece.
Yeah.
It's too much for my poor little heart. Here we go, Dean. Remember this?
Yes, man. Look at this shit, man. Fuck.
This is next level.
That is right? Next level, man.
Next level. We're talking about melted buildings. This is melted buildings. Now, if you didn't have this, it's a fucking mountain. But look, fucking survival. This was a tower. This was a tower. Look at the bottom of it. Look what's happened to the bottom of this tower. Look what's happened to the wall here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Right? You can't see? You can't see? Is that what you're telling me? You can't see? You think they built like this?
Yeah.
With this shit leaning and all this mess underneath? God damn. I threw my lighter down in disgust.
Oh man, I know, dude. You know, and their arrogance precedes their ignorance too. You know, it's just insane.
Sorry, mate. This laptop is just...
Look at the pop and detail in that shit, man. There's the brick right there. See the state of matter changing, your color differentials. The white cooked out, more hot.
Stucco here, look.
There
you go. Stucco. This is the stucco, the white stuff they put on the top.
Yeah.
Stucco.
Okay.
You can't... I mean, look at the wall. Look at this magnet. Oh, man. Look at this shit here. Folds of huge. I mean, this was a smaller tower here.
Yeah.
Stain in here. Go up. Amazing. I remember the first time I showed it. look at the transition here. See it at the edge of the bottom here, D?
Yeah.
So we got it's going. It wants to go upwards and cook more, but the fail-safe switch was flipped. Flip-flopped. I mean, look, the damage here at the bottom. Telltale signs. The only reason it's not telltale to the rest of the world is because they don't know the signs. Because they don't know meltology.
No.
They're just saying this is erosion. But erosion can't change the states of matter of bricks. No. It cannot make the ground turn into viscous liquid. It cannot strip buildings and make them look like this, I'm afraid. It could be the rainiest place on earth, the windiest place on earth, the hottest place on earth. It's still not going to do this. Different angle. Come on.
Wow.
There's the tower that you just saw. Look at the rest of it. Look, there's your church. It's got the symbol. It's got the cult sigil, and that's what they're using it for, a cult sigil now.
Oh yeah, all over.
There is no disputing, I'm afraid.
No.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Look at this shit on the left. It's supposed to be bricks. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Again, more to say. See the wall here, look. The wall's still here. The rest of the wall is ballooned up and expanded outwards. More the same, red bricks. Nice sky. Melted building underneath. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Before, after. Look at the colour differentials. You can pick up that accent of red in the bricks here.
Yeah.
In the bricks, it's the same colour.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Melted building back here. Pocket of survival at the front. The brickwork all damaged. And leaning. This one's leaning, and this is leaning as well, and melting down. Same scenario we see.
Mm-hmm.
Melting. See that? Heat rising from the bottom, enveloping the sides. We also have the brick flood underneath. It was a no-win situation.
No.
You know, you're getting tremendous heat from the sides and below. No wonder they fried. Again, see, altered states of matter. Altered states of matter. See, this is brickwork here. It's ballooned up, but the bricks above it are severely distressed because they've changed as well.
Brick love. Good night, Bella's kiss.
Good night, Balankiss. Hope to see you next stream. Again, this is a further round. Notice this tower, look, this corner. Look at the brickwork, and then it goes into the balloon rock at the bottom. It transitions in. You can't build this like this. Look how it's transitioned in perfectly, seamlessly. And if you're building a building, you cannot make it look like this.
No, you can't. Grab your tissues, melted in inverted realm. You'll be okay.
I hope he's okay.
He's wet, that's for sure.
Oh, Odin's wet as well. We need to send out. We need to send out the vouchers for Pampers. We get a kickback on the vouchers, so you get free nappies. You can look at this corner here. Look how it's churned out here in the corner. Incredible. There's a big hole here in the center. What happened there?
Yeah.
Where's the rest of this tower? The brickwork. Explain the brickwork. They can't.
No, they don't.
Heat expansion. I like showing heat expansion, not the bricks. This big bulge here. Look at the bricks here. Look how they've jumped out of the wall. Down here, the same. These start to swirl.
Yeah.
Down here, expansion at the bottom left.
Drake says a bitch smack of melt in your face.
Yeah. I always put it in your face.
Yeah.
And again, it's the same as what I said, the heat from the bottom. This is all bricks. Look what happened to the bricks.
Yeah.
Look at the expansion. Climbing up the side of the building. If it had got to there, you would have then said, oh, well, they built this on a mountain.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. It's just, this realm is just, from the time I got into it, I just never looked at this realm. You can't look at this place the same way again. The deception, the lies, the illusion.
Right.
It's turned me off of this society.
Yeah.
Because what you're looking at is people just blindly moving forward towards the precipice. In fact, they're not even walking; they're running towards the edge.
Yes. And they're lashing out at us for not following.
Exactly. They don't want to stop and just take check of anything for it. And no, we're moving forward. Well, you move forward, I'm moving in the other direction, mate, because I am not going to jump off the edge with you, lot.
Mojo Shop in the nest. Howdy, one love for all.
One love. One love, one love. Great to see you. Again, brick lines. Look at the bricks. Very, very puffed up, very coralized. And the ground is brick flood. Whatever this was is melted and it's rock curtained over itself. This here. And of course, the Romans, look. Oh, no.
Yeah, fucking Romans.
Yeah. Romans, my fucking ass.
Romans. The Romans.
Yeah, the Romans. The Romans. The only race of people who could fight a war and build a city at the same time. Wow. Yeah. Again, look, we see the internals of a grid component, and it's flooded and melted. Look at it. Look at it. It's all melted and flooded in. This wall is incredible. So is this. Look, the archway down here, look, swallowed up by the flood.
Yeah.
These are my eye candies. What are you looking at? You're looking at, this is the top of the building, not the bottom.
Yeah.
This is the top. This is not the bottom. This is the top. You see, it's filled up with brick flood.
Yeah.
A very small pocket of survival here. The corner of a building that ain't been rock curtained over, right here. Can't see it? Okay, don't worry.
He's got you covered.
Here it is, look.
Wow.
Boom. The top part is melted and expanded, as you can see. See the ghosting in here of apertures. Looks like columns here and an archway.
Yes.
Once you start looking at stuff in detail and over time, you will get the vision. You will get the vision. I didn't have the vision just straight away. I could see certain stuff, the obvious stuff, but it took a little while before I could pick out apertures and stuff. And the structure here, look, brickwork. Damage here, look, see apertures here. And of course, this is just the top. The foreground is just the top of the building, sunken down and flooded. There it is again. Look, see the structure?
Yeah.
Boom. This is all building work, and this is the coralized internals of the building. It even resembles towers. Even this one here, even in particular, the second one. See this bow inside here?
Yeah.
It's just a tower that's melted and buckled, coming down. See the aperture here?
Oh,
Ghost apertures here, apertures, and brick lines as well. Melted realm.
Oh,
Melted realm. This is all buildings stuck in the brick flood. This is what they look like now. It was an intense event. This brick flood was enormous because the buildings were enormous, and it left just shards of the tops of the buildings sat in brick flood, and then we have the quick densification, and that's where they remained.
Curtis 47 says, brick bombs, brick love. Brick love
Oh,
to
bless
you.
One love, Curtis.
Man.
They're telling you that mountains are building, and here's the proof. Here is the proof. This is all melted brick here. There's no such thing as mountains. Brick lines, carbon 14. And we have the structure here melting down into the melt here.
Yeah.
The back part here. And as you go back, you see an even bigger building here with more structure here.
Yeah.
Apertures. I mean, why else would these pieces of building be in these places? Impossible builds at impossible locations. They're in them places because they were buildings.
Yeah.
And what's underneath is the melt of the buildings. Come on.
As
now.
you would say, they're in flux.
In flux. Always in flux. Moving. Again, tower. Where is the rest of the building? Look, part of the building this side. Where is the rest of it? We've got this shit. This is the building. It's now altered states of mount.
Wow, man.
You know, I've got to do a separate thing on the walkway of China. I've got to do a separate thing. I've been meaning to do it for years.
Yeah.
I've just not got around to it. I've got so many good pictures. And again, I just want to show you how easy it is to be deceived. What's this here?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking building. You can see the apertures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, the angle, roofline angle here.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know, as I said before, it's a walkway. And either side of the walkway is the melted buildings.
Mm-hmm.
See the bricks here damaged. Very, you know, to see this, you got to have the eyes.
Yes.
You got to have the eyes to see this here. The reason I see it is this angle here.
Yeah.
And then the way it's laid back and twisted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the bottom part, the A-frame is twisted, is not in alignment with the top.
Right. Yeah.
This is all very interesting, as I said before. Buildings. What's this here then?
Mm-hmm.
What are these steps doing here?
Yeah.
If these ain't buildings, what are these steps doing here then, son?
Yeah.
What are these steps doing here? Oh my. We don't play in the chill out zone, we bring it to you.
And these are observations you have to see and have to ask questions on, man.
Of course, you've got to ask questions because they're saying it's a wall, but it's got steps. It's going left, right, up, down. How are they building it at that time?
Right.
Think about it. How are they building it at that time? Whatever time they've dated it, because I don't pay attention to the dates because it's all bullshit. We're 1,000 years overweight in our date time already.
Yeah.
They've added 1,000 years already to the date.
And you know, people don't even understand that.
Of course they don't.
They just like to be part of the cult that brings around that. You know.
Yeah. Too busy watching telly and eating McDonald's.
And showing it.
Yeah, of course. Again, look, all this is melted building here. All melted building. If it's not melted building, how did they put this in here then?
Right.
Before, after. Very, very obvious. And this is even more obvious.
Oh.
You like that thing?
Oh, you kidding me? Look at that, man. Holy shit, dude.
This is supposed to be a wall. Look at the other side. Look at this. This is melted brick. Look at the actual structure here. It's gone blocky and it's blistering and it's balloon rocking underneath. Look at this shit. And even up here, look. This is the building. You know, you got to understand this shit. So this is a madness here. To see that. Yeah. Look at the wall. This is what it's supposed to look like here. Yeah. But notice this wall here. Look what's underneath.
The heat differentials between both those going up each side is fucking insane.
You know, as I say, I've got some very intriguing shots of the Great Walkway, and I'm going to put them all together and make a video. But I just haven't had the time to get them all in the same place. But this is called evidence.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
What are buildings doing on the top of mountains? How are you getting them up there? That's the first questions you have to ask yourself. Yeah. As an intelligent person, we see buildings in some very strange places. How did they build them there? Again, you know where this is, Dean. We've both been there a few times, but I've caught this picture.
Yeah.
This incredible balloon rock in here in the bottom. There's carbon 14 staining. Bricks all damaged. These are supposed to be red bricks. Look at them. And of course, the daddy building back here. Look.
Yeah. Arch in the middle of the field, says Devin Mike.
Yeah. It's here. Incredible. Remnants. Very hard to spot if you're not a meltologist.
That's right.
You'll believe the narrative that Fred Flintstone dug it out. He dug a mountain out with his pelican beak drill.
I remember.
No, make me laugh. Fred has some live tools, mate. It was all live animals. Crazy. This is not crazy though. Look at the damage here to the left.
Yeah.
You can make out pieces of the building that have melted here. Look here. Look here. See them? Same colour as the wall here. Look, it's down here.
Yeah.
And it's just surrounded in charred balloon rocks. Look at it. What does this to buildings? What does it? Look at the crazy paving here and the brickwork here on this building.
Yeah, look at that shit, man.
Look, all this mess at the bottom is from this.
Yeah.
Always follow the brickwork. Look at the brickwork, the texture. It's your clue.
Yeah.
And again, look, there's your mountain behind. But up front, look, bricks, stucco, balloon rocks. And obviously this is an aperture here because he's trying to get in there.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Who builds in this way?
Right.
Who builds in this way? You have different types of material in one wall. This is one altered state of matter. That's another one. That's another one. The churning here is another one. You're crazy. This is all churning internally.
Yep.
Skin of the bricks. As we say, you can see the skin of the bricks.
Yep. And
the bricks underneath are expanded.
Gives you a great shot of the internals and the thickness of that thing, man.
This is one. They built these bitches to last, mate.
Fucking hell.
And if they didn't, we wouldn't have anything here.
No, man. Well, they wouldn't have stood under the size that they are.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, just to get your head around how big these buildings were is another thing that people need to start to comprehend, because they were so big, they made the continents, or what they call the continents. Again, crazy paving bricks. All different. The skin has been removed here. You see the churn? Up here, it's trying to go... in some spots, it's trying to do your hexagonal pattern. Mm-hmm. Up here, we've got more brickwork, but the skin's on still. But still, little patches have come away. Look at the flow here. This is give way here and flowed out.
Yeah.
This area. Ground is brick flood, and this is sinking down into it. The X factor is so neat because it explains everything that we're seeing in the realm. It explains the damage perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Melting, buildings melted. Look at this shit here. Look at that behind it. I even see brickwork here and little pieces of brick in the churn.
Yeah.
And then look at this side. We have huge blocks, and underneath we have churned out crystallized brick. Same as that you have on this side. Look up here, we see heat damage, compressed bricks on the top, and balloon rocking on the top of it, and bricks underneath. The archway sunken down in the brick flood. Look at the wall. Look at the bricks in the wall. Brick ash everywhere. Incredible.
Truth Teller says, look here. It's different to here and here to here. Look here and there. Oh, look, it's here too.
And here.
Yeah.
It's a mountain with doorways and arches and bricks. Oh my. Look at the ghost in here. That's 2 windows there. Brick clients, huge block clients. Look, bricks up here, please. Let's stop playing around. We're not kids, we're adults. We have to take responsibility.
Yeah.
You have to take responsibility now. We're showing you the truth of this realm. Now, what you do with that truth is your business, but I'm hoping you're going to use it in a positive way.
Yes.
Boom.
Look at that shit.
I'm not going to those. I've shown enough.
1007.
You can have, yeah, why not? Why not? Well, you can introduce it. I'll just do the
Right on. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of an intermission. That's what we do. We kick it off with some intros, some memes, some melt, and a little break. So spark them if you got them. We'll be back soon. A few minutes.
Cool.
If not himself,
Here we are back again. Brick love to everybody out there. Welcome to the Chill Out Zone. Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, please do. More feet on the Red Brick Road is always appreciated.
Yeah.
We couldn't do. I mean, we could do the show, but we want as many people to be involved. So if you're watching on Facebook, get involved. We've got so many members there. Get yourselves known. Put yourself forward. Don't be shy. Stephanie says, "Laughing Eagle, what an awesome collection." I didn't get that. Dean moves it.
Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry. That was
it's all right. Because I'm doing something else. I just spotted out the corner of my eye. Thank you for sharing. No, don't worry. Make sure you jump on Spartan Red's channel and start watching those videos.
Yes.
And Dina say they're inspiring.
Yes, they are very much. They'll teach you a lot about meltology. In fact, they'll teach you everything up to we know it as meltology. All the words created to describe it. Yes. I know that music. It's a nice little bump. I know I'm good with it.
Anyway, moving on now. The wonderful Meltology Inc. is now going to take us through to the end.
Right on.
I've done my work, Dino.
Yes,
I can sit back now and watch you.
Well, right on.
Yes.
Book love, everybody. Thank you so much. Honored to be up in here showing you the melt. Here I go. Here I come.
Melted Realm says, Dean, the melt machine. From day one, it's been like this, coming from a different angle. It's been great.
Yeah.
Is the music too loud for you, Dean?
No, it's perfect. I can hear it. It's not too loud. It's flowing quite well. All right.
Yeah, Infinity Box is up, young man.
Nice. And I'll just grab some stuff. You know, I was looking through, got some evidence on quite a bit of things. And just some stuff that I grabbed for some melt, some message, and some other shit. Yeah, talking about other shit. Here's the motherfuckers having their regalia in the background with the old world structures lit up. And of course, they got their torch flame symbol in between their perception of what they own, which exists on meltology.
Oh, Drake, you don't like that, mate. You can't call him Professor. You don't like that.
No. You can call me Dean. You can call me Dino. You can call me Fervent Heat Meltology Inc. Not late for supper or ever, Professor.
I knew you would say that. Gazay says, yes, where are they all? Must be under a red brick balloon rock. Yeah, I mean, we've got over 3,000 members. Where are they all? Come on. They've got their own dedicated stream in the fucking group. Get busy.
Yes. Here we have a naval base in China. Yeah, China. And we're looking down, and we see the base over here.
Did you say Manchina?
I've heard of Manchina. In fact, I think I've seen a Manchina walking down the road the other day.
Oh, God. Oh, no, I'd have to cross the street, mate.
But, you know, we know this is on the coast. We know this is a base of some sorts. We know it's on the water here. And we look at the structure back here. We see the details of the structures in the mountain. You can see structure, wall piece coming here, cooked out, see, in the white. Coming across, red brick block underneath, color differentials, depth, showing us that this is a structure. And there's apertures everywhere in here. All right. And not only the apertures up there, but there's apertures down below here too. You know, we know in these water picks, you know, these things aren't floating. They're attached to shit underneath that's holding them up, all right? And what I did here is I just popped the dark down in here just to give some ghosting information to us, and we can see this.
I can see it. I can fucking see it, man.
Yeah.
Go back just to point out what they should be looking at. So keep it zoomed in.
Oh, okay.
So we see the structure, the underlying building behind.
Yeah.
Right, now go up. Okay. You zoomed in too much, but that'll do you. Just there. Now go across it in between. Stop. No. To the left. A little bit more. No, up. Boom, right there. There's looks like an aperture right there.
Oh yeah.
See the light side of it? It's got a light edge into it, and underneath there's a darker square as well.
Yes.
And it looks like there's some sort of structure right where you were. Go back to the right, to the left. No, you're going right.
Oh, my bad.
To the left. Yeah, you are bad. Right, keep going. Go slowly. You're too far. Go up that. Right. To the right, that's it there. You can see there's some kind of structure there, and if you look to the other side of that, you can see structure in there. Look, ghosted. Looks like an arch down there at the bottom.
Yes.
2 arches.
Yes. There are.
There's loads of them, mate. There's loads of that. I can see loads of them there.
Well, check this one out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mate.
Right here.
The reason it's like this is because the low-lying melt of the buildings was swallowed by the rising seawater.
Yes.
The level went up, so they got submerged.
Yes.
If the water was removed, mate, everybody would have a heart attack.
Huh. Another angle of it, showing it a little bit better here. As far as the texture and the cooked out of this in here, you can see the heat damage in it, the expansion, and the way this energy here, crystallizing this out here, shows you that it wraps into the beginning of this aperture going back in here, and the structure underneath it, arch underneath it.
Drake says, "Pop it, Dean."
Okay. Another shot of it looking straight down and the vastness of it. Not only this, where we were at, but everything around it and everything over here. Let's look on the back side of this motherfucker. How down that goes. Look at this wall down here and the wonkiness of this feature right here coming off of it as it goes down. X factored along this rim here, and as it goes down, you can see the crystallized structure popping off. You're looking down through it. The water is a filter, okay? In this case, the water is the filter. And this is all structure. This whole piece here is structure and comes over to More structure. Swine. And we got a better shot of this down here. We were just looking at it.
Wow. And this is the thing. These, these island tops of built islands have to be supported. Otherwise, they'd be floating around. Have to be secured. Have to be fixed. And they are fixed in the melt on the top of melted buildings.
You can clearly see underneath the water here coming out. You can clearly see how this down under the water here fits with the flow of the structure that comes up above it here.
It looks like you've got 3 archways with 2 columns there. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
All under the water.
And there's all kinds of shit popping off this under the water going down. All crystallized out. But we won't dally.
You won't dally, Sally.
Another angle of it, looking at this way. More.
Truth teller says I'm sat here questioning my life choices. And Drake says hard to catch every episode. Love on one has work and a family. A good thing you can see them later. Yeah, and we appreciate that. We know people have got things to do.
Yes.
Just life. Gazé said, are these pictures from the ISS? You know that's fake. You can't be from there. It's not in a swimming pool. Right. Mel says, I need glasses. Pretty blurry.
Yeah. No, these are from right here. Down below there. All right. That was a Chinese military installation, naval. Now we're getting into military installations elsewhere. This one being here in the States. And this is a aperture arch expanded out horseshoe magnet, if you will. This goes down deep because these fuckers occupy it. And it don't look like much as far as the security. They got some kind of an entrance here. You can't
they're probably just making it into a DUMB, aren't they?
Yes, exactly.
The first stage, the pre, if you will, the pre-fabrication stage, where they're just tidying it up and making sure that they've got access in and out and stuff. Because,
exactly.
You're looking at it's obviously melted building, but it's everything's melted inside. It's pretty hollow.
Right up above it.
Goes city.
So we know that they've got entrances to these things. They've had them for a long time. We know their X factor look.
Oh yeah.
The texture again, just it screams fucking I'm melted.
Mel says we need a big magnifying glass like Dino.
They're out there in the middle of this shit, and there's places you can't go. Kein Eingang verboten. Wonder why.
The bottom of it is archway there. Yeah.
All up in there. Melted structure. Motherfuckers with big expensive kill toys.
Yeah.
Here's an expedition, or not an expedition, but another military adventure elsewhere in the melted realm. And they're all in formation here, all geared out. And they're going down to this massive, I would say, crystallized. I'm not saying that it's not snow or ice, but this is melted structure and it's crystal.
But you can see the brick lines over there, can't you? There's brick lines there.
And it goes down in here. Look at this right angle. This is expansion up out of this fucker right here. As you can see, these lines here, it continues across over to this side.
Yeah. Gaz says pungent pockets of survival. MRI says looks crystallized. It is. Melanie says Dino used a big word, verboten. Had to look it up.
Yeah.
Well, you just don't know how funny you are. Drake says seriously, I do want a magnifying glass.
I popped a little darker to get in tighter. You know, you got to get in tighter. It's darker. You got to pop it. And this shows you that a little bit better. Recessed back up in here. You can see it's melt up in there. This expanded up and out of this thing here. And then I was trying to get this here. Apertures.
Yeah.
And the texture here and the wave pattern in this texturing right here. The block lines that you can see the melt in this. Scorchy crystal. Yeah, they're way up there in the melted structures, standing on crystallized structure to the right.
Gaz says, I don't need a magnifying glass to see my brick. Gaz, I have that problem as well. I have a 12-inch brick.
But we're looking down, way down here, okay? And we know this is melted structure. And this feature right in here is a pinch point. It's a collapse point. See how this thing collapsed down and in here? And this spot right in here is what I'm focusing on, where they meet down here at the melt. And I'm seeing wall arch right here. Melt flow coming down. The buildings, the internals coming down into this mass in here. And you can see the flow of the structures as they're coming down and the features in them.
Oh, make me laugh. Truth Teller says, I'll tell you what has melted during this live stream, my brain. Good.
And here they are lined up and they're standing on.
There you go.
Crystallized structure all the way down.
Pull out. I just want to see what they're wearing.
Cold weather gear.
It don't look like cold weather gear, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's well, they dress in layers. It all depends on the altitude. They're high up there, but they're geared out to where they can go warmer real fast.
This is Army, isn't it?
Yes, this is not U.S. Well, who the fuck knows anymore where they're at?
Yeah. But I was just thinking because Army issue, they issue thermals, don't they? So probably.
Yeah, well, they're carrying AKs. It looks like so. That's
might be Russian.
Could be. But I'm looking back here too. And what's that?
Papa says it looks like Swiss Army.
Could be.
I can't see any red crosses on them anywhere, though.
No. But we got heavy C14 in this right here. Cooked out brick, block, 14. Way up here and then way the fuck down there, as we know. All structure. And down here, look at this. Look at the melt flow down here at the very bottom. Right here in the bottom right corner. Look at this. See it? You got a level and then it drops down, then you got melt down here. And then it comes up here. Goes across here and it leaves a pattern. See it? Very interesting. The structure melting down in there. Going all the way across. You're at 18,000 feet.
18,000 feet, and they're all looking the wrong way.
Yeah.
Look what's behind them. A building trying to lay down.
Yeah.
Oh, mamma mia.
And I firmly believe that they know what they're doing. Their cover story for them being out there, whatever, their data collection. They're out there. They're documenting and reporting on everything that they find out there. They're looking for shit out here. They're training as well. All right, but they're mission oriented. That's for sure. And they're walking across this here. Now, if they brought their ladder and they're spanning it across like this, they're ballsy as fuck.
Marines, they're Marines.
Now we saw that one. Another angle down here shows this edge here more. See this edge coming down here off of this? You got the melt underneath it, this face here, and then this over here comes along this way, showing that this is a big expansion coming out of this aperture right here. With apertures there once again. So they're going down into this shit. They're, you know, is that okay? I got this one. And this is a base out there. And pretty far away from it over here, but as we go in on the pic here, you look to the right and left of it, and it's structure.
Oh, sorry, Dino, we've got a very astute comment from MRI. Extraterrestrial equals extra territory.
Big thinkers in the nest.
Big heads. Big heads.
And we see melt flow, structure in the melt. Obviously. We see out here remnants, wall here, piece, structure over here. I mean, all melt flow. So this is where they're at out there. And they're crawling around finding shit. See? Whatever they're doing here, they're out here in all of this.
Good day to you. I'm Nancy. How you doing? Great to see you back again.
And the cooked out rubble here. Look at this. Look at this shit going all the way across. This is solid too. This is fucking crystallized, scorching granite, if you will, looking shit shooting all the way across there. This is all brick ash. This is brick flow. This is destroyed, pulverized building.
Drake says, nothing to see here, just marching along a frozen wasteland. Yeah.
And here they are walking past this feature back here. Crystallized brick, definitely. Aperture there. Yeah. There they are, the A team. Well, what's behind them over here?
Oh, wow.
You know.
Huge A-frames.
Yes. You remember those pics I showed you, brother, just before today that I sent you?
Oh, which ones were they? You send me pictures all the time.
Oh, it was the ones up north, Alaska.
Oh, right. Yes.
I'm seeing the same thing here with the flow pattern of the cooked out.
Very similar.
The straight line.
Very similar.
Now, there's snow and ice up here and stuff like that. But when you're looking at meltology, you don't take white as snow automatically. You got to get into it and look at the detail and the texture. If you can't pop the texture, then you can pop the detail. And that's what I'm doing right here with this. This is crystal back in here. This isn't snow and ice. And I show you that by this right here too, showing you aperture. Look at the color of it. It's cooked out. It's darker. It's going crystal here, which is the indications what this stuff does, because the heat differentials in it are changing slightly as it becomes it. You get the darker gray than white cooked out, bright white. You know what I'm saying? The differential in that crystallization process. You know, and it shows it to you beside the structure itself, not even cooked out, C14 loaded, but losing the C14 because it's in the process of the heat. The state of matter changing. The beginning process is before it goes blown out crystal.
Just to let you know, Dino, Melanie says that is Nicholas Erectus territory.
Oh, Melanie. I love it when you speak meltology, baby.
Yeah, you're supposed to be walking out with you in a bikini, Mel. Come on.
Can you say that in French? Can you say that in French or Italian?
Drake says, shrivel the Dickens. Gas says, can you pop it, please?
All right, here we go. I'll pop it. And this is what they've done. They've done taking over our minds through religions, through political viewpoints, through created things like racisms. Yes. And, you know, and they distract us, and they've had us killing each other for years on the melt. And they train out there in the melt. I've trained out in the melt many a times in my young military career. But this is this is all meltology right here, all melted structure. You can see the flow, the lines, the lost pancaking structure coming down with ghosting apps getting squeezed out as it comes down. They take your mind over. In the background, look at the melt. Look at the apertures up in there. Apertures meaning windows, doorways, arches, caves, those kind of things that go back into these things. Quite a far distance. In a lot of these sealed off, in a lot of them for the most part, but a lot of them go in and just honeycomb through these structures that melted from the inside out, bottom up. As we can tell here, this side once again. Pocket of survival in here. Massive collapse, rock curtaining, expansion, leaving details, block, wonky arch. Melanie, are you at?
No, Gaz says, anyone know Karen Poppins? And Mel says, I know a Karen Bumberclot. Gaz says she rides a broomstick. Oh my God. Oh my days. You guys are crazy out there.
Now this one, I almost ditched it because this was in motion when I took it, but I got this piece right here that I wanted. Shows you the flow of that.
Yeah. What are they doing? What are they doing there? It's RG.
You know, they're training, and you know they are where they are over there, and you guys are pretty elite. This is probably beginning stretching.
That old buzzard with a beard, he ain't elite.
He's got a lightsaber though.
Yeah, that's old Ben Kenobi, isn't it?
Maybe this was the morning breakfast before the filming of
actually it wasn't Ben Kenobi. It's Raja Kenobi.
Roger. It's Roger.
Oh, let me read this comment out. Let me read this out, please, Dino.
Yeah.
If you will. Set Neg. Great evidence as always, guys. I know it's taboo, but respectfully, has anyone heard anything from Angry Red? Hasn't posted in 6 months. Concerned citizen is all. No.
No.
The last I heard about him, he set up a website, and I know he hasn't streamed on YouTube for a long time. So I really don't know.
And we wish him all the best in his endeavors.
Oh, of course. Nothing but love.
Yeah.
Just quickly do this, Dean. Drake says, I think we're the only sane ones around. Maybe I'm crazy. No, you're not crazy, mate.
No, you're not crazy. and you know, this fucking melt that we show you, okay? I just showed you. What's she saying now?
She says, I don't know who that is, but it sounds like my monthly monster. Oh, mate. No problem.
Sounds scary, Mel.
She's the original. I've got one to never get the last word with Mel.
No.
True fella says, not crazy, guys. You're just deluded. Guys, I say Drake and bake.
Yeah. Spark them if you got them. We go deep. We take you there. And we're doing that again. And I just showed you the motherfuckers with their toys and their training and all that other shit. And, you know, this is what they tell us to do. This is how they want us right here. Masked up. Unidentified, you know. Hide us from the melt. Deceive us, you know. And you know what? They have a good time doing it. And, you know, when they're tired from doing all this bullshit, you know, they like to go to their places. Here's a shot of one of their little pools that they like to relax in. And these are private islands owned without jurisdictions.
They love their private islands, don't they?
Yeah. And here's a nice little pool for them to swim in. You know, they've decked these places out and they live comfortably.
You know why they had their private islands, don't you?
They know about this shit.
They can throw off. They can throw off their camouflage technology and be themselves.
Exactly. And they know what this realm is. My God, how can you not? They know this, and that's why they mock us.
Baba, who is Dino? Who is Red Crazy?
Who is who?
Red Crazy.
Oh, Red Crazy? You mean the Mr. Angry?
You know who it is. You know who it is.
That you know, you really got to go back into that archive, and I choose not to go there. It was a great time at the time, but we've come a long way, and certain people go theirs. And here's one of their little scenic things outside their fucking whatever this beautiful whatever mansion back here, but. You know, this is their little entry or outdoor path that they like to walk by. And here's their art they put up here, but look what it's on and look what's outlining with water.
Listen, Mel's learned. Soup should only take 20 minutes. Exactly. Baba, it's not a secret.
Yeah. This is one of their little bungalows. Their little, they come out here and you get to stay here. This is where they like to just come and fucking hang out and let their hair down, if you will. You know, everything provided for them, catered to them by slaves. These people are gods in their own little fucking realm. They go and do whatever they want. They're untouchable here. Nice little chill spot. Look what they know. Look at this. Let's pay attention here. Okay. Again, down here at the water.
Oh my, balloon rocks.
Yeah. Look at this column.
That's brickage there. And stucco on the top and the bottom. The middle is bricks.
Look at the melt. This might be a leaf coming off of this, whatever, in the foreground. But it's heat damage, man. How many times we've seen this?
Gaz says, pot noodle 5 minutes. True fella says, sounds like an unhealthy dose of jealousy to me. I don't know. How do you keep all that hair out of the soup, laugh niggle? I need a frigging hairnet. I keep my hair up. My hair is nearly 5 feet long. I've got to keep it up. So I've always got it in up or tied up or tied back.
Yeah.
Because it does it. The worst part is when you have to go and sit on the toilet. I have to constantly throw my hair over my shoulder. I can't have crap on my fucking hair, mate. Oh no. So I do understand, Mel. It's a tough one.
Yeah. Here's one of their private or their little bars staffed by their own personal bartenders, and you know they like to lay it out and on the melt. Look at this countertop. Look at this bar top. Look underneath it.
Yeah.
Uh,
see expansion there underneath there.
Look under the rack here.
Yeah. Ballooning up, churning bricks.
These are melt.
Little columns.
You know, I bet you he makes mega tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a little spot they like to just hang out, man. You know, they're tired of everything. They just get to go do this and not worry about shit.
Well, they run the rat race, don't they? So they can take time out whenever they want.
And they really look like shabby little huts, but these things are, I mean, then they're on melt here. Look at this wall right here. Look at this piece coming. Look at the border in this thing right here. Well, this is all melted here. And they just lounge up in here, man. You know. Nobody else on this motherfucker but the chosen. And this was owned by a big mega media mogul back in the day. Now it's owned by a different motherfucker. But again, look at out here in the water. They go snorkeling. They have, you know, this is tropical water here, and underneath is melted structure. Here's a view out of one of their little huts. Skyline. You can pick it out, crew. That island, they're all decked out in here, and you're talking A-listers, man. You're talking mega bang moguls to big time movie stars, actors, actresses, all them fuckers. And the elite of their clique. And right off the coast here, look down.
Hang on, Dean. Hang on. Mel says, when Dean pops it in and it gets all blurry, I feel like I've had the one too many.
Mel.
It might be that time, Mel, where you need to go see the guy that makes the glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mel, Bubba says, after the show, I'm humping my old lady, but we'll be thinking of you. Oh, mate. Careful, she'll slap you with them size 11s.
Yes. Showing you off the coastline there. Only the few out there, their little clique.
Proctologist? No, it's not him.
They come out their little walkway after they get out of their pool, their little private beach area, and they walk around this. Yeah. This is melt.
Bubba's peeing in his pants.
I see structure right here in this green. This piece is, look at, cooked out aperture arch going back this way, curling back into, goes back into here and blends out into this stuff.
Drake says, I would absolutely live on tropical melt. Mel agrees, same Drake.
Yeah.
Tropical melt or whatever melt is, we're all on melt at the moment.
Yeah. And islands are the tops of melted structures. See?
Bubba said, that's not pee. It's not pee, it's a golden shower, says Mel. Oh, God. Oh, they're off the chain. They're off the chain. Oh, wow.
Look at this dock coming off here. Look what it's on underneath.
True Fella says some people work hard and earn big, others do YT lives and falsely analyze Google pics.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true. If I had tons of money, I would live in the biggest chunk of melt I could find. That's Drake. If I had money, mate, I'd have to buy one of these tops of melted buildings. And I hope it's shark infested so no one can get it. Gaze says the man from Del Monte says yes. Devon says a lot of these places I think were densely vegetated, purposely tied. A lot of great evidence. I don't know about that. I think that the plant life is just run wild. It was very cultivated. It was very, looked after. It was only, because you have to remember, you're looking at huge buildings that are all interconnected. Everywhere you look, across the whole realm, the grass had to be well looked after. You couldn't, there weren't that much space for it. Where would you put grass? So with the melting of the realm, the abundance of carbon-14 and water from the irrigation systems, they took hold and they run wild.
Absolutely.
Melting inverted realm says to have the riches, you have to be inverted. Correct. You have to be in their club. Melanie says people are chasing the big bucks are devoid of a soul. Exactly. They've sold out.
Yeah.
They sold their soul.
Yeah.
They're drones now. Oh, look at that structure under there, mate. Yeah, all these places like the Maldives and Canary Islands are just all tops of melted buildings. And of course, because of the location now, sunny weather, you've got abundance of brick ash, which they're calling a beach. It's a sought after destination, which is why they charge an arm and a leg to go there.
Yes. Absolutely.
Devon says, I understand it's running wild, no doubt. I do believe they do go to great lengths to hide it from. Yes, they do. They stage wars to hide this shit.
Oh, yes.
What do you think World War I and World War II is about? Going and bombing Dresden to the ground with just civilians in the town. Why would you go and do that? Because right. Dresden was full of old world order grid components. Not anymore. Truther says, I'm as chilled as a melted mountain.
Uh-huh.
Oh, bless you. Drake says, I work very hard to make a living. I don't have to be wealthy to see the melted buildings. Exactly. Bubba says, when is your next stream? I'm having a YouTube party soon.
Hey, that's it right there, baby.
Wow. Oh, Bubba, you're putting the pressure on now. Mel says, same here, Drake. I do my regular work and watch these knuckleheads in my downtime. Bless you. Thanks, Mel.
And the very top, the top up there, you know, the elites, the wizards, as they like to describe themselves. Okay, this is where they come to get away from it all and reflect. You know, nobody touching them here. There's no reporters here. There's nobody asking hard questions.
Yeah, what you do with those young girls.
Yeah.
Would be one of them. What's that red stuff you keep drinking? That'd be another one.
They get to walk around their little private melt.
Anyway, we didn't answer the question. When's the next stream?
Well, tomorrow's my work day. I'm probably foreseeing at the latest.
What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tuesday, the latest Saturday. I like to do Saturday morning, and then a Sunday easy again. But we might catch another one before then.
Yeah, we'll see. Just make sure your notification bell's on. If you're subbed, and you won't miss a stream.
Yeah. You know, we're looking at chunks or the remains of a melted structure. It's gone, really. But, you know, we like to pick out the details in the melt.
The chat is mad tonight. Bubba says, Barry. Gaza says, where's Big Mike? Mel said, Michelle Obama. Melted Realm said, the abomination's all of them now.
Yeah. Look how fucking hit this thing got, man. The scorching and the crystallization going on, this just getting blistered off, and the brick stuck in it, and the expansion, and you know, it shows this piece right here, and the texturing of it.
See, this is where geologists are just so fake, because they'll show a picture like this to try and say that this is a volcanic activity. Did this? That's what they'll do.
Right.
And of course, it's not volcanic activity, because volcanic activity is still melted bricks coming out.
Yeah.
Still spewing up melted bricks.
And we see it melting here under the water line. The water came in after. We can see it in the melt. I want to give a shout out to Eagle Eye crew member out there. And this was in the post, in the page, actually. In fact, this was in response to a post that was on a page. And I got this and I popped it. And I remember this, you know, those fires out in California a few years back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Up everywhere, just torching fucking thousands and hundreds of thousands of acres and killing people. And
the selective destruction of property, that was.
Yes, exactly. And this is the kind of evidence that, you know,
it didn't burn any plant life. It didn't burn any trees or nothing like that.
No, it didn't. But what's interesting about this pic, and big shout out to KL, I Can Sketch You.
You better zoom it then.
Yeah. We're going to take a look down here. Now, these things were on fire, they say, disintegrated out, you know, a fire, a fuel-based fire. But what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know, what is that? This is street level right here. This is underneath. This was the driveway structure, they say, that was here. What's that?
Yeah. apertures. Look at that. Wow.
Look at this shit. What
Yeah,
the?
Marcy, that's a good one, Dean.
Big
Melted
shit.
Realm says time to pack one.
Yeah. KL, brilliant, baby, brilliant.
Set Neg says directed beam energy. That's what did this, yeah. But it didn't. I mean, I've heard it before from many a person. Oh, the realm was melted by direct. No. We clearly see the heat came from the bottom, not from the top. But this one, what we're looking at now, that was your own. We care for you government doing shit like this.
Yeah. Look down on that again.
And they always have nefarious reasons. They probably want the land. That land there is worthless. But they probably want the land for something else. Or what's beneath the land. They're very, very, very deceptive.
Yes. But very good shot. Very brilliant, astute observation. Kale, I can sketch you. Love you. Brick love to you. One love to you and yours. And these are just some eye candy I popped, crew, for some thought process, because I like to do that. Laughing Eagle has said it before in the evidence. This was about electrical energy from the bottom up and the vibration in the sound that this thing had to have made too. Because we see in a lot of the structures they were made for function in harmonics in amphitheater kind of construction for sound I think the harp displays that great in a lot of ways, because as we see in this old pic, we got melt behind her in the columns. But and this is also Freemasonry, if you don't know, by the checkered floor. But
Those.
The sound harmonics of the harp and a lot of these structures, a lot of the arches that we see, a lot of the features in these things, on a massive scale. We look at them for like some of them Star Fort features, Laughing Eagle, where we saw those holes, maybe vent holes.
Yeah.
Features in aqueducts, the stacking of aqueducts. Features like that might have to do with a vibrational energy. And and this pic, this is a quick little popper that shows the amphitheater over here to the left. The makeup of it, this terracing down, and this is a fraction of it. This thing went all the way back and around, or we've seen them too, just half horseshoe shaped. But this shows you, the melt out here, high elevation, and a structure out here that is for function, not habitation.
A quick comment, Dino. Setneg says, peeps don't realize the big mining operations are literally just mining the old realm giant buildings. Are you correct?
Yes.
And also, they must have a schematic, because they're only digging in certain places.
I'm sorry.
They must. Sorry, I'm just going to say they must have a schematic of the realm, because they're not digging everywhere. Yeah, right. They may be putting pilot holes down, but they're in specific places, and they're looking for specific things.
Yes.
Drake says biggest salt mine in the USA under Lake Michigan.
And back to the motherfuckers. It's about deception to these people, and money is nothing to them. They don't need money because they own the money. They own everything. They own fucking everything. They're claiming to anyway.
Yeah. Well, they own everything through subsidiary companies and corporations.
Yes.
There's only two companies in the world. They own everything.
Yes. All right. How are we on time?
We're just coming up to 2 hours 47.
Oh, cool. I'll jump through these real quick then.
Whilst you line up, I'm just going to get a drink. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, right on. I think we just kind of caught that one. A wider shot, actually, a better shot. which shows you the meltdown here and how it goes into the water. And it is construction. It is red brick. It is expansion going into the melt. Oh, fuck. Are these the same ones? Hold on now. Did those. Let's see what this one's about. All right, that's sundial. Yeah, this is sundial. And we'll do this one. No, we won't. I'm just clicking here, crew. Bear with me. I'm just trying to bring in a different file for you. Something that I'm ready to show you. Hopefully, we'll see. Do we want this one? Yeah, this one will work. This one will work. Absolutely, this one will work. Showing you some of the things I wanted to show you. Excellent. Excellent. I was here the other night, Casca, not Nazca, Casca, C-A-S-C-A, Peru. And this is some of the famous lines of that area. And I went through some of this the other night. This is in this little clip here. And this is one of the things I didn't get to show last night. And this is a aerial view looking straight down on the Nile. Euphrates, excuse me, the Euphrates. Not the Nile, the Euphrates. This is the Euphrates. Okay. And they're showing how drying up it's getting and all of this stuff. And, you know, we looked, this is all melt building out here. We can see the ghosting of it out here and stuff. And this is down in the Euphrates, that, you know, straight down shot here of what's underneath the Euphrates. Looking through the water, what water is left down in there. And we're looking at the apertures and the makeup of the bottom of the Euphrates. You seen it, crew? And it goes on and on and on. Showing you continents. This is the top of melted structure or melted realm. We're at only the tip of it. How far it goes down below? Well, you know. Looking down once again, different section of the Euphrates that comes through. And we're showing how it snakes through here. Okay. And again, this is the bottom going down to the underneath, under the water of the Euphrates.
What have I missed?
We're in the Euphrates.
All right. No, because True Fella says that is not the Nile.
No, this is the Euphrates.
All right. I'm just reading what's on there.
Yeah. At first I accidentally said Nile, but this is the Euphrates River. Right. It runs together and meets the Nile, if I'm not mistaken, along with another river. But no, this is a downward shot of the Euphrates. And this is off of a little doc that I picked up on that was showing the water loss of the Euphrates. And this is one of the things I like to show here is, the imagery available when I'm into meltology and I'm looking for evidence. There's many avenues to get your evidence. Another shot, looking down.
You do know it's more than likely it's two edges of melt there.
Yes.
The irrigation system bubbling the water up. That's why you've got a so-called river there now.
And I just followed it up, popping areas like this, showing you the melt, because that's what it is. Absolutely what it is. See?
At the edge. The churned up brick at the edge. You go to any shoreline, you're going to see the same sort of thing. Any land mass, you look at the end of it, it's all like this.
Apertures everywhere.
Curtis 47 says, awesome evidence, Dean, love the island theme.
Oh, thank you, brother.
We've done islands quite a lot. We never used to do islands, did we? And then all of a sudden we started doing islands, and it was kind of one of our favorite things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, the Euphrates is drying up and it's exposing a lot of areas.
Oh, wow. A lot of melted areas that were hidden. It looks very melted to me. It looks very melted to me.
Wider back up a bit more of an angle on it, showing more of the melt up above.
Looks to the left side. Look at that shit.
Look at that. These have function. They're in the melt and they had function. When we look at this right here again, before, after, before, after.
Melted Realm said jungles. Yeah. You see these densely forested areas all sitting on brick ash. Devon Mike said structure all over the place along that said river. Bubba says no way. Wow. Gaz says there is shit like this in Egypt. Egypt's full of it, mate.
Oh, fuck yeah. And here's one of their dams, they call them, on the Euphrates. But we've done a lot of streams on dams, infrastructure, old world tech, because that's what this is. And we see that they did not build this. This is original X Factor right here.
Devin says definite grid component, of course.
Absolutely, Devin.
Do you know what? That dam stuff was tremendous. I was looking at the stream when we did it, and the evidence was off the chain.
It is. It's amazing.
Did we do that?
Yes,
we did.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. When we were doing Hoover Dam and that,
Yes.
And other assorted grid components.
Yes.
That's the one where we see the dam with all the bubbles on. Remember those little square boxes on them? Yeah.
Another shot of the back side, I think, of this dam, this upper corner showing.
Melt.
Look at that.
Melted buildings, mate.
Look at these back in here.
Look under that walkway. Oh, my God. Look at under the walkway.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those balloon rocks. Incredible.
Yeah.
Gaz says, damsel in distress.
You know.
Amazing. Great shot, mate. I like that.
Well, right on. Here's a little lighter pop of it here, showing it's not as dark.
Yeah, it's very intense place with all those horseshoe magnets, mate. Like that.
Yeah.
And this is the arrangement that you see. You might see like, maybe a quarter of it in the brickwork's all, the outer shell's gone, but the inner shell. I showed one yesterday.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
showed one. That's the before and the after. Look at this shit. How are you investing them walls into that melt on the left? No way. No way. Look at the melt on the left. How you turning that round in there? No way.
No.
No way. I'm not having that.
And then down underneath. Now we do have reflection, but this is a significant drop down here. And then we got this down here. And then we look down here. The roadways, how they're switch backing up the expansion coming off of this wall.
Yeah, I mean,
The detail.
what if it's a real road that they put there? Why is it switching back like that? Why didn't they just graduate it down? Why you got to switch it back?
Yeah.
Drake says, I would hate to be a butthurt geologist right now.
But look at this. And this is what I want to show you. This is the pic. I found it. This is the pic. Okay. Fuck. Look at this right here. Now, look at the green behind it. See the cooked out. You can see the ghosting and everything. And this wraps into a wall, a massive wall that comes up.
Yeah, I see it.
And it continues up here with depth underneath it. But this is like in really good condition, almost like a concrete molding look effect that we see on a lot of these intricate details of these columns meeting wall lines and shit.
Let me just read this comment out whilst it's a little bit noisy. Setneg said again, most of these older unexplained structures were not claimed to have been built, but found meaning found motherfuckers.
Yes.
Good find there, Dino, says Gaz. Gaz also said, my butt's been wiped. Curtis says, this is awesome. Mel said, nice.
And out of all this mess right here, man, this motherfucker right here hung in there better than anything else around it.
Yeah, look at that. Now that's a survivor. When you look at the entirety of the melt around it, you'd have thought that would have been covered over, but
yeah,
managed miraculously not to go under the A-frames there. Incredible. And those black lines in the melt, they look suspiciously like apertures.
Yes.
Where you are now, you've got apertures in the line, and then below that, in the more red melt, you've got ghosting.
Yeah.
It's all along that line there.
Oh yeah.
All the way up as well. In all the other terracing as well, it's all apertures.
Yes.
Melted inverted says temple. Fucking huge one. Look at it, and it's leaning backwards as well. The center part's leaning back. Look at that. I wish I didn't have these eyes sometimes.
Yeah, baby. Meltology, man. Meltology. And here's out in the Euphrates, man. Water's going away and leaving this shit exposed.
It's very easy to work it out because all you have to do is envision. You start envisioning stuff, and then everything becomes apparent. When you're looking at these places, look at the top. See if you can see a skyline. Is it flat? Is it jagged? Is it right angles? You start looking at in that kind of way. It's very easy.
Indeed.
Look at the steps. And they're putting them steps in there. Look at the expansion over the top part of the steps to the right. As you go up and it turns, look how it's spilling over the steps.
Yeah.
You've even got 2 steps that are cooked, 3 steps that are cooked out. I need to put my sunglasses on because I keep talking.
You know, meltology, man. You get picks and you get into the picks, man. You really get into the picks. It's all melt, and it's all supporting each other in the picks like this here. You know, it shows great detail back here. You know,
what's that sitting there on its own there? Zoom back in, do. Right, now pull the picture down. What's that there?
Right here?
Yeah, what's that square thing? It's in the melt anyway, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It could
got
be
a right angle on it.
Yeah.
It is out there on its own.
Yeah. And Kerrios says, always great picks, Eagles.
Yeah, baby.
You know the way, Kerrios, we don't play. We bring the hardcore examples.
Yeah.
The pictures that geologists are frightened of.
And here's the Euphrates drying up. See the water out there. And I just like to scan.
Guy said it's a men's toilet. Careful, Mel's about.
but you know, we know this to be true. This is melt flow. Okay, the water came in after and found its way through the lowest parts of least resistance. Okay, and ended up where it did. Okay, but with it going away, it's exposing some shit. Look at this. See this patch of water, and see the edge here, and see the other edge here, and see how they come together right here in the middle pick.
What are those darks? What is those dark areas there? Is it tops of apertures there? One looks very arched like they're in there. You can see what I'm talking about, can't you, Dave?
Oh, yeah. Trying to lighten it up and pop it.
It looks like apertures. One square, one looks more like the arched one in the center.
Yeah. But it's structure going down into the melt.
Yeah.
This is the top of this structure. What's left of the floor plans of this fucker getting lost in the melt right here. It's gone. And it's true.
Hang on, Dean. Devon says it's hard to see it sometimes when you zoom in all the way, Beacomy, at least on a little 8-inch screen.
Okay. Center pick. And let me do something. It's just center pick right there. I try to fuck with the lighting. I've already fucked with it a little bit to pop it. And then if I do it a little bit more, it kind of, but you can see the undulation, the texture, the ghost tapping, and how this comes together here in this pinch point again, and the rock curtaining coming over here as it's pancaking down into this, flowing into the melt. And out here under the water again, as we saw from above, and those picks above, apertures down in there, structure down in there. Won't dally. Drying up, leaving structure exposed.
Guess says keep fucking popping. The king of the zoom is. King of the zoom.
Structure exposed. A little dark, just showing you the texturing. Heat differentials, color differentials. Cooked out way back here.
White. It's white.
And then underneath it. Again, this was the Euphrates, man. This was all water flowing. Look at this. What's this? You know, it's all structure.
Okay, so zoomologist.
Little popper. I was getting over here. That's why I popped it like this. And it was filtered to where I had to do it to pop this like this.
Kira says we need LIDAR on all points of interest. I'd love to be in control of that for a little while.
Yeah.
I'll be zooming in some serious shit.
I think you've probably touched on this area.
Yeah, I have.
Brilliant melt.
It's a wonderful example. Gaz says pop it like it's hot. And also, speaking of videos, make sure you go and see the latest one on Spartan Red's channel, Pagan Temple.
Yes.
Very hot video, that. If you haven't seen it before, you'd be very, very shocked. Because we were, Dean is still is, and I probably still am. So. Oh
yeah, man! Fucking hell! I about shot myself. So. Well, you remember? I mean, god damn! I was expecting you to say, "Would you shut the fuck up?"
No, mate, because we were both seeing it the first time together. Remember?
Mm.
We see it the first time together when it was just a video that someone else had made.
Yeah.
And it's a guy with his girlfriend. They travel around to all these different sites. And they went to this place, and it's supposed to be a pagan temple underground. And they started filming in there, and the evidence of MELTOLOGY is just off the chain.
Yeah.
Which is why I got it and took the dialogue off it, because they obviously didn't know what they were looking at. And I just put in a little bit of creepy music on it because it kind of suited it. And it's a very, very, very good. I'd advise every MELTOLOGist to go and have a look at that.
Most definitely, a must see.
Yeah, it is a must see for people who want to understand what's going on here. Most MELTOLOGists know what's going on. Those who don't, go and watch that video. It's off the chain.
Yeah.
Gaz says that. Dre says shout out to Spartan Red. I'll sell him. Dino says Machine Gun Dino brings that heat on a consistent basis. Mr. Reliable. That says Mr. Relentless. Gaz says that video was one of the first I found to prove it to myself. There you go. It does prove it. Years back. That was an amazing one for sure, says Setneg. Curtis says must see MELTOLOGY, of course. And Melted Inverted Rum says one love to the EEC, of course. One love, much love.
Brick love.
And it's always brick love. Carry on, young man.
Oh, yes, sir. And I grabbed this pick for a reason, because this is just a fucking amazing pick if you understand what you're looking at. Now, this is out along the Euphrates, and that's very, I mean, look at the terrain back here. Look how there's nothing back here. Right?
Barren.
Nothing back here but goats. And shrubbery.
And the thing is, the goats are near the water. They don't even want to be out there in the brick flood.
Yeah, but look at this though. Look at what this lady is doing. What she's doing down here. These people are doing what they're doing, washing clothes or whatever. Yeah. And we've identified this right here. This is melt, man. This is melt. Okay, this is old world structure. Okay, this is X-factored. If that's the case, then all of this is X-factored on both sides. And you know how far this thing extends? You know, we look underneath here and we see the undulation of the water. underneath. We see the melt, the expansion again, okay, showing that this is all X factored underneath it. Just this thing alone, look at the texture on it. Look at the brick melt down here, man. Went crystal up top. The shell of it again here, chewing out in some spots. And this goes for fucking long way. They didn't come in here and logistically put this here. This was here, man. Some shots underneath. Some of the stuff out there in the Euphrates that's being seen. Texture.
Carrier says, bring the pics. Gaz says, if you're new to this, it can be very overwhelming. It can be.
Oh, yeah, man. We're intense when it comes to meltology.
Oh, yeah, of course. Kara says, what did this realm look like before? Paradise? Maybe.
Yeah.
It certainly turned into a hell afterwards, though. Oh, man, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Melted like candle wax.
Yeah.
Buildings were just like butter, mate. Now, if you're Roger, this is tartan hair follicles.
Yeah. Yeah, man. There's a petrified cootie.
Yeah, Roger Dodger. Dodgy Roger. And his sidekick, Mr. Tyson.
Yeah.
Who's still out there. He's still out there now, still trying to prove that everything's Titan body parts, mate.
Yeah. Is the river drying up to political issues and climate change, or does it have something to do with prophecies? Well.
Oh, God.
My favorite areas of topic.
Oh, God, don't get started there. Please. Just allow it this time, just this once. Setnik said there are canals in Europe and northern Russia that run for thousands of kilometers. No shit. Yeah, I know that. Gaz says mud bollocks. Of course it is. Kev says slave realm built on the wreckage and controlled by liars. We need more awake. Exactly.
Yeah.
Devon says the wasteland now. That's for damn sure. Exactly. Carrios very on point there. I know this place. This is this. That's not America, is it?
No, this is some aerial shots of the Euphrates.
Right, because that looks exactly like some place in America. It'll come to me where the water is drying up as well, and the exposed melted landscape is now very evident. Oh, where is that place?
Here in America?
Yeah, it's in America. It'll come to me in a minute.
Okay.
Drake said it can be very hard to wrap your head around, especially if you're a geologist. Well, you know, their time of sitting at the table is going to be over. So,
yes,
they'll be totally discredited. Drake said they'd be butthurt for days, if not years. sitting in a high Ivy League bloody university, studying geology, and it's a load of shit. Oh my! They're still paying their student loans off.
Yeah, man.
Oh, mate. I said it before, and I didn't say it first. It was someone else said it. Sheldon said it. Geology is the Kim Kardashian of science.
Yeah.
For real. Oh, Dino, you're a king.
Brick love everybody out there, man. I love doing this shit. I love fucking doing this shit. You know.
Yeah, it's a good crack, and you guys make it even more worthwhile. Wonderful comments tonight and wonderful thoughts.
Yeah,
and long may it continue. We're sure going to keep continuing. We keep looking and keep probing and keep working on because we've got some surprises when it comes to Meltology, because as I keep saying to you, Meltology is a small part of what's really going on here. We have to go beyond Meltology, the reasons for it, the reasons why it happened, who profited, and where we come from.
Yeah, we fit.
Where we fit in, because think of it this way: we've got such a world-changing event. A lot of most of the life here was decimated. We cannot, as a people, pin down any time frame where it is mentioned that this event happened. Why is that? Why is that we have no recollection of this fucking event?
Yeah.
Mel's going off. Look, shouts the frigging memes, you stingy cunt. No, the memes are done already.
I like it when
I told you, you little crack fiend. I've got to take it easy with you. I've got to win you off. I did 50 last night, and now I did 30 tonight. Come on. You're working me too hard. Devon Mike says it's all fake, including sports. It is. It's all fake.
Absolutely, Devon Mike.
Drake says, I hate to be corny, but live, laugh, love, brick, love. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the reason we do it. I mean, we love you all, and we love doing what we do. And we think that it's about time people got to grips with this realm and stop following all the bloody lies and the deception and the illusion that's been perpetrated on us on a daily basis. You have to, as I say, you have to grow up. They treat you like children from the day you're born to the day you die. I'm not a child. I can think. Yeah. You know.
Look how they treat you when you get caught, if you get caught up in the system.
Oh, listen, it's not even that. It's look how they treat you like your children. They have official Secrets Act, so they don't have to say, how is this possible?
Yeah,
man. Have an official Secrets Act, keeping secrets from your own country, from your own countrymen. No, we have the right to be knowing everything. Yeah. Everything. Right? The reason it's official Secrets Act is because they don't want you to know the good, the bad, and the ugly that they're up to. They're wearing suits and ties. That's just to throw you off, mate. They are monsters. All of them.
Exactly, Setnag.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Brick love to you. Welcome.
Oh, Mel, you can be so sweet at times. She says,
I like her when she's hot. She's spicy. Yeah. Spicy.
I like the spicy feisty. I don't bloody say it. But I like that. Thanks, Pop the Smurf and Dimebag. Great show. Love you guys. We love you, Mel. We really do. Kara says, those pics from yesterday of the vineyards planted on the wasteland reminds me of Napa. Yeah. Napa Valley. Yeah, it does. Setneg, love you all. Said Setneg. Drake said, well said, Setneg. Yeah, we do love you all. We do appreciate you coming in and spending time with us. We thoroughly enjoy it. Hopefully the group will start participating a bit more with its 3,000 members. And, I'm going to start beating them up, I'm going to start coming in there every day. You know me, I don't normally go in there. And it's not nothing to do. I've been like that from the beginning.
Yes, you have.
Very rarely I comment now. I'll just put the work in. I'll put the Chill Out Zone review pictures in there, and any new videos go straight in there, because even though it's come from me, it belongs to the group.
Yes,
it's for the group's consumption, so the group can get inspiration.
And it's about inspiration. We want you to get excited to do this.
Yeah, we want you scratching your heads. We want you thinking. We want you connecting the dots. We want you to just wake up. Not the Eagle Eye crew, obviously, because they're woke, but everybody else.
Yeah.
And in this field, each one has to teach one. Each one has to teach one. You have to go and show what you've seen and learned to other people.
Yeah.
And also when you're doing that, you have to be a Spartan. You have to be strong, because most people are just going to ridicule you until you sit them down for long enough for them to see what you see.
Yes.
Most people's first reaction is the programming. No, it's not that. It's this. It's that. It's this. It's that. But after you get after that, you start to keep showing. Well, what about this? What about the Dolomite Mountains? You've got fucking bricks there in the mountains. Show them. Can't dispute it. But each one teach one. No one's a master here. No. Everybody's a student, and everybody's a teacher, including myself.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. I've been in it nearly 5 years, and I'm still learning.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of it. That's why I do it, because, all this evidence that I've gone through and the presentations that I've come up with my brother here and presented with you with his, man, it just intrigues my mind to go in different ways that I wasn't thinking before.
Mel, she never misses an opportunity to say that. I never passed the test so I could get in that group. We know how you got in the group.
You're driving me to drink, Mel.
Yeah, well, we know how she got in. She had her and Debs were sharing rubber friends that night. I'm joking, Mel. Bubba says I didn't mean to know how. I just flashed that last comment on your screen, so I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's right. We'll post it.
Yeah, we will. Carrier says our common ground is learning how to get past the indoctrination when teaching. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing, the key to it is try to don't try and overcomplicate it. Just try and break it down as simply as you possible. I said this a long time ago. Dino will remember. It's no good me sounding like a fucking professor with all these long terminology if you don't understand it. I had to break it down as if I'm talking to a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old or a 15 or a 20. So it's easily understandable. This is why I love Bob Marley so much, because he could tell you a story, a complicated story in a song, but he could break it down so that everybody could understand what he was singing about.
Yes.
So this is the same with MELTOLOGY. I try to, me personally, I try to break it down so you can understand, people can understand what I'm talking about, and not, what?
Right.
Really? No, I don't want that, because then I'll be having to explain it again. So I try and always simplify it down as to a base level for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
American Pride Hero. What's up, everyone? You've missed the show, mate. Bubba says, Mel, my old lady's getting ready. Karen says, I set a melted brick in front of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Sandra says, once melt is known, more knowledge is needed. Thanks, Laughing Eagle and Fervent Heat. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And Sandra, you're going to be one of those who, when we come with a different take on things, it would be very interesting for you, because you asked a very, very good question the other night.
Yes,
and
you did.
It pertains to where we're going with MELTOLOGY, the reasons for it, and as I said, the inheritors and the ones who lost out, and of course where we fit in all of this madness. Mel says, I just took a peek at Keraz's notes and passed with flying colours. Bubba says the show going to start when this one ends. Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
It's great.
Keep it melted.
Always. Anyway, we're on 3.5 hours, Dean. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Nice
little spliff we all sparked and enjoyed together.
I thought last night was a really good stream, and tonight is in that ilk as well. But they're all good. They're all good because we know what we're going to bring to the table, and hopefully it's it goes down well with the guys in the comment and anyone else who watches the video of this later, because we do pick up significant numbers after the show.
And one love to you and yours out there that aren't coming in. Come on in, brick love with us.
Yeah, come in and feast your eyes on the real world.
Yeah,
not this candy coated crap that they put on the telly that you think is real.
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't watch much telly like that anyway. And I certainly won't watch much in the next week, because I've got a lot of little things I need to do. I'm working on a new video right now. That I need to get out in the next couple of days. Drake says, I'm 3 deep, laugh out loud. Bubba says, rolling one now. Oh, bless you.
I am.
Bless you. Yeah, let's smoke one, says Bubba. I hope I don't melt on her with all this meltage. Oh, let's see. Mel's got her own fan club now. It's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are going to button this show up for now. But as I said before, keep your notification bell on, because we could jump on anytime.
Anytime.
Once Dino's free. I was even thinking about streaming on YouTube the other night, because I was just so excited about the evidence now. I just thought, oh, no, I'll wait.
Right.
I'll wait for my buddy. I don't want to because I said to him, we're not streaming in the park. You won't see us apart.
No.
Now and again you will, because if I'm ill or stuff, I've got something to do. But you won't see us stream apart. Mel, you are a little minx. She says, thanks very much, Laughing Egg and Dinner. You guys are gayer than the $2 bill, but you made my day.
Mel.
Come round here, Mel, and you see how gay I am. You pretty little thing, you. Get yourself round here.
Rick Love, love to you,
bless.
sweetheart.
You guys are great. I love you. Barbara says, this was great. Thank you, people. You're welcome. Melted inverted rose. So keep melting until next time. Of course. Nick says, thank these men for what they bring to the table. They are on the right side of history. Recognise. Thank you very much for that. And we also say that people like us, we never get recognised in our own time. It's after we go that people say, well, they were doing great things. They were trying to wake people up.
Yeah.
But as long as we can inspire and make people question things, we're doing our job.
Absolutely. Rick Love, melted inverted realm.
Oh, nice. Mel said it all. Don't forget to melt and share and subscribe.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Any last words before we put the end credits on?
Always loved it. That's why I'm here. Love you. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why he's here. Rick Love to everybody out there. One love to you and yours. Forever Heat bringing you some Meltology Inc. with Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle, 007 Dread, Sparkling Dread. Rick Love, everybody.
I've had so many names. I've had so many names.
Yes.
I have. As my beard's got longer, I've changed the name. Oh, bless you all. Solid team, says Kerios. Drake said, like, share, subscribe. Mel says again, thanks for all the laughs and the great evidence. Oh, you're welcome. Bubba says, I thumbed it up before show started while speaking to Laughing Eagle. I was having a little chat with him before the show started. Because he said he got a referral from Red Bricks. And, I do like that. That people take you have a conversation and people don't have a look for themselves and then become interested and intrigued and then become a Red Brick addict like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mel, stop it. Do the carpets match the drapes?
Mel,
you know what, Mel? I'm going to get it out and poke you in the eye with it.
Oh, man.
Oh, my days. It is crazy. Anyway, listen, guys, remember, we are the survivors of the survivors. Take care of yourselves. And each other. It's vitally, vitally important for Dino too. We will be back soon with another epic foray into the melted realm and beyond.
Yes.
Also, your I'm going to be naughty next time with the memes, so make sure
the
brown. Bubba says the brown eye.
Yeah, put the children in the other room on next year.
Yeah, please. And also, it's over 18 stuff. Oh, Mel says much love, everyone. Oh, listen, great guys. Right, we are going to put the end credits on and we are out. But take care. We'll see you back again soon. It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening for me, morning for some of you, or even early afternoon. But wherever you are, remember, red bricks.
Brick love.
Let me get this shit ready. You can still fluff for a bit, Dane, if you want.
And one love to you and yours. Yes.
As he hits the bowl.
Not to top it off with this stream. You kidding me?
Oh, listen, I'll be smoking like a madman later because I'll be working. And it's 2:00, and I probably won't go to bed till about 5:00. I'll do 3 hours worth, and then you know me, Dean. I like to keep ahead of stuff.
Yes.
Anyway, mic's off.
Good night. One love, brick love.